Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports Media live stream video. But I have a special guest with me today, a person that I follow as well and has great content. And we've been trying to connect for a minute, and we finally made it happen. The one and only Chacalatee, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Nope. Chacalatee.
Chacalatee.
Chacalatee, Chacalatee Blast. Baby, we better get into it, man. Hey, we just had some communication issues. I sent you the email. You just sent the email to the wrong place.
Yeah, definitely. And
take accountability.
Hey, guess what, though? Guess what?
Yeah.
That's why we have Instagram and Twitter, because we can still find each other from that point on.
Yeah, don't put your email on that stuff, man. Everybody wants to start emailing you, boy. You hot shit. Don't put your email in the comments. That's like putting your phone number out there, man. You can't do that.
I never put my phone number out there. I usually put my email.
Hell no. Ain't Mike Jones.
You know, so, but all in all, I mean, we here.
Yep.
Like I said, I follow you. You have great stuff. I try to tap into your lives, you know, show support, because that's just pretty much what I do. You know, when I talk to a lot of the other content creators. I had Adrian Ross last Saturday, who was wonderful. If you ever get a chance to connect with her, do so. She's awesome. She's there. She's definitely awesome. I know you already connected with the Pope. I haven't really got a chance to talk to him. You know, I have talked to Ben Daniels a little bit. Rudy from Come On Now podcast. I did a live with him last weekend. But I'll be making my rounds a little bit here and there, you know, with everybody. But just because you're on tonight, that don't mean, you know, you have an open invitation to come on anytime you want. So
hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, I'm available. Just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm available, ready to talk. We can chop these things up, let the world know what it is.
All right. So the first question tonight is how you feel about Stephanie White's hire. I know we all had our content. We talked about it here and there, but from a general perspective of yourself, how did you feel about it?
I mean, it was the best choice. Like, it was literally the absolute best choice. When she came available, I bet you every other team that was missing a coach shot at her. I bet you they did. That and she had so much. She already is invested in that team already. She's invested in the state, right? Her family's there. Everything is aligned for her to go out there and produce. She don't have to sit there and worry about what's going on with my family because we're so far away.
Yeah.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump right there. But outside of her, it was Lisa. That was it. People just wanted Lisa and R. White. And I agree. We're talking about Caitlin and what they're building around Caitlin. So if you're building around Caitlin, you might want to get the person who coached Caitlin in her last few years, who was able to have her produce like how she did.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, she retired for a reason. So let's get somebody in there like Stephanie, right, that you can trust. Let's get somebody in there you can trust, bro. And just bring Lisa in there just to advise. I'm telling you, she'll come in there and say, hey, you guys work on this, you do this way, because you could see Caitlin's frustration, bro, leading up to the point to where Lisa showed up. Like, come on, man, a losing streak for this girl, bro. Like, how many games did she lose her last year? Like 3? Did she also have like an undefeated season at Iowa?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like to jump from that to going like 1-8, like in our first 9 games. I don't know what's going on. I'm not allowed to play like how I want to play or like how I'm used to playing. Like, they're not playing our style of basketball. And look, we're losing.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me?
Yeah, and my perspective on it as well is that I knew a lot of people wanted Lisa Bluter because of the connection with Caitlin Clark, and I understood it. And but when Stephanie White came, when I first heard about it, I heard it from a different source. I didn't heard it through the news. It's somebody that I kind of like talked to behind the scenes, and they was posting it and they kept saying it, and people were doubting it, and I had to like really get the confirmation from the person. And when they told me Stephanie White was in play, I never I when I made the video about it, Adrian Ross made a video about it, and I never wavered from it. I knew from that point she was the top choice. It was told that Lisa, they did talk to Lisa, but she declined. You know, she didn't want the job. And I also looked at two factors. I looked at Lisa's age. She's 63. She retired. How much more years would she wanted to coach Caitlin? You know, if she did came to the W, would she wanted to deal with some of the nonsense in the W? You know, surrounding different coaches and stuff. You know, the league and the commission and all of that stuff. So I was like, well, if Lisa come, okay, that would be good. She'll know how to build her staff. She'll know the players that she want. Maybe some of her our players might want to come then to Indiana. So that was to be another plus. Some people were worried about, well, would Caitlin, you know, a lot of people would say, well, hey, Caitlin bringing in her own coach. It would be like a LeBron James thing. Then also, you already had a narrative out there like calling Caitlin a coach killer when she really ain't no coach killer, because the thing about it is we all know Chrissy Siles was bad. We knew this from day one that Chrissy Siles was bad. And we all knew that Chrissy Siles was not coming back this year. Despite the success in the second half of the season that the Indiana Fever had, there was no way that Chrissy Siles was going to be able to coach her and Aaliyah Boston, two rookies going into year 3 and 2 and trying to win a championship. You needed somebody with a high IQ, a high caliber resume to come in there. Everybody was talking about Kurt Miller. Yeah, Kurt Miller he been at Connecticut for 7 seasons. He took them to the championship, but guess what? He got replaced by Stephanie White. You know what I'm saying? And now that Stephanie White decided to come back home, because that was the main factor for her to take the opportunity. Some people say Chicago Sky. I could not see her coaching Angel Reese. There was no way I could see that dysfunctional franchise, the same way the Connecticut Sun is. So it made all the sense in the world. So, and like I say, when Kelly, I call her Kelly Christos because I can't pronounce the name correctly.
Yeah. I just say by first name. You can't say the last name, just say the first name. Don't butcher.
Yeah. So, Kelly said that, you know, when she came in, she had a plan, and we all know, you know for yourself, Chuck, that when you bring in new ownership, that's like a regular job. You know, heads gonna turn. Mm-hmm. So, but again, I mean, I like to hire her. I like her resume because, you know, for what she has done. You know, a lot of people wasn't high on it, but I think now a lot of people starting to turn, you know, and turn to see.
But you know why they're not high on it. Like like really, I've asked this question of like, outside of what happened between Caitlin and Dejanay Carrington, right? And of course, you know, Lisa Thompson, she always doing some dumb shit. But outside of that, bro, like what did Stephanie White do? That was nothing in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like they want to bring up the issues that was going on with Caitlin's fans, right? But that wasn't Caitlin's fans. That was social media, bro. That's troll. And that's what she was trying to say. Like, what y'all want to say? And there's nothing else for me to say about this matter. Let's move on to the next thing. You never heard her bad mouthing them. Like, I mean, Cheryl Reeves, damn near, if she didn't just say their name, she didn't like them. We know this for a matter of fact. So if her job was open, we don't know. I don't want her. No, I don't want her for the simple fact of how she treated Caitlin too. Outside of the players, you gonna be like that way with her too. I didn't have no issues with White, none, bro. And she's second fiddle. You said it. If they approach Bluter and asked her she want to do it, she's like, no, bro. Like, I understand, bro. You're 63 years old. Go live the rest of your life. You've been coaching the Iowa Hawkeyes for 24 years. Yo, it's time to move the hell on, bro. I'm not tripping. Look, let's go get her. She's the best option. She was coach of the year in 2023. She had the Connecticut Sun under double-digit losses. You know what I'm saying? And we're moving into the playoffs. Last year, they was under double-digit losses. There was a really good team then. Her team has been straight, the Connecticut Sun. They just can't get over the hump of the playoffs. So you take that same coach and put her on a team that has Kayla Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston on it, bro. And all you do is surround it with players. Look, man, that is a definitive big three in the WNBA. And I want you to look at any other team and tell me who was they big threes compared to them. They breaking up teams, bro. Like Kelsey Plum about to be gone. And don't tell them what's about to happen to the Liberty. There's no telling.
Well, I broke it all down in a couple of videos I have. Is that I looked at the landscape of the W with with the expansion draft coming up and Kelsey Plum. I think she probably she might go to the Golden State. I think she might end up there because I think she wants to get from under Asia Wilson. I think the Asia Wilson thing is almost like the Angel Reese situation when Marina Mabry left. And the comments that Asia Wilson had made when about the white privilege situation, and the thing that's going, what I'm saying? And then can you fault her? Yeah, you can't fault her for that. And then you look at the lawsuit they're dealing with the De'Erica Hamby situation. You like, okay, I want a fresh start. I don't think she'd be a fit for the Fever. I don't think, if we didn't have Caitlin Clark and she was a free agent, I think then that would be different. But we have Caitlin, so we don't really need Kelsey Plum. Now, if they core her or keep her there, then that's a whole different ball game. But at the same time, it just I think a lot of people, you look at the Connecticut Sun. I saw some. Me personally, I don't want no Sun player on our team. They slow. They already up there in age, and I think they're not going to bring any more toxicity to the Fever, because they're already seeking to trade Alyssa Smith. So that once they get that one person out there, they're not going to bring anybody from the Sun. I just don't, because they can't run, because this team wants to still be able to have a high, fast-paced, up-tempo game along with defense. And if you bring somebody if you look at the Suns team, Stephanie White couldn't teach up-tempo. The defense led to some of their up-tempo stuff, but they still a half-court team and they slow. So that's going to be the interesting thing. And then, if you look at most of the free, now there's one person in particular that is a free agent I really like. I won't mind her being on the Fever, is Izzy Harrison. I like her. She was buried behind Angel Reese and Camila Cardozo before she finally got time to play and everything. And she's a good player. I did something on her too. So now I know you said the big three with Kelsey Mitchell and Boston and Clark. And I know that a lot of people was looking at the press conference and they acknowledged Lexi Hall. And I think Lexi Hall is part of that big four. But at the same time, they integrated big three. And, you got to think their main goal is to sign Kelsey Mitchell back. They're not going to let Kelsey go out the door. That's one thing I don't see them doing. Kelly said that she definitely want to bring her back. And I think they're going to do everything they can to make her happy and bring her back. So that's a good thing. Do you have any idea for who you would want them to go after free agency wise?
Man, the only person I said I want to go after right now was Cunningham. I wish she wouldn't have re-signed with the Mercury, but I felt like she did that to protect herself from getting picked up in expansion. So I understand that. And who can they give? They can give somebody like Katie Lou and Wallace as a combo to go over there and pick her up. That's something they can get rid of. I want that too, because she's gonna fit this team as far as like a good outside shooter, the big body, and go in there and play defense. That's what I want to see. And then I want another tall. They need another big, bro, because Timmy ain't no taller than Boston.
No,
you know what I'm saying? And like real talk, Timmy is clumsy as hell, bro. Have you just watched her play? She can't catch. She look like a baby deer. She like a baby deer out there, bro. I'm telling you. But she's has a high motor. She's good on defense. She gets good rebounds. But outside of that, man, like I need you to be able to score at some times, right? And that's what they had in Smith. That's why I like Smith. But she started falling out with the coach and not accepting her role. Like at first it was Mitchell. I don't want to play this role. I don't want to play off ball. But then she's like, okay, I got you. I'll do it. Right. Then Boston is like, well, why is the ball not coming to me? And then when it started coming to her, you left out Smith. There is no room for her to eat. Once she starts screwing up, guess where she's going? To the bench. Because the rest of her shots, they're gonna go over there to Lexi, especially coming into this next year when they can actually work her into play. Ain't no way in hell you're gonna have Lexi out there not taking no damn shots in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What was she like? 2 shots? 1 in one of the games? No, bro, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I need for them to hold on to Smith, which is what I feel like they're gonna do. Because I've said this before. In order to move forward, they got to hold 6, right? And then everybody else is unprotected. Y'all just free picking, right?
I think they could hold 4. You know,
I know for sure, bro, that they're going to hold Hull, Mitchell, Caitlin, and Boston. Because I'm not finna show up at your press conference and you finna get rid of my ass.
Exactly.
I don't know what the hell you think this shit is. I'm gonna come out there and support you. Now you finna send my ass over to another team. What the hell's wrong with you?
Right.
Put me in that rotation. Did you see me play? I'm the one that didn't give up. She was hustling 4 quarters. She out there getting them damn rebounds. Nobody else could score. It's like, like they was tired of playing for Coach Sides, man. Let's go home. I'm tired of playing for this damn lady.
You ain't lying. I agree with you. Lexi, like, look, I know I'm part of this. I ain't got nothing to worry about. And I don't think it'd be crazy if they had let her go. That definitely would not make Caitlin happy. But I think Lexi's there. I know Mike. He just said that they needed to sign Liz Cambridge. Liz is big, but she can't run up the floor. That's another. I would love if they had Liz Cambridge like last year. I would be all for it. I was all for her signing early in the season as a protector, but Liz is kind of slow, and she'll be just like another Brittany Griner, just a space on the floor, because she'll be good for rebound and block shots, but I don't know, man. I think they just need to bring a lot of I think they need to bring a lot of versatility, and that's what Kelly was talking about: versatility, size, and versatility. Because you're gonna have to be able to run up and down that floor with Caitlin Clark. There's no way that you're gonna come out in there out of shape. You see what Boston looked like early on in the season, about gassed out. Into the second half of the season, she finally started looking like a little bit better. Yo,
they gonna change the game then, bro. Think about it, man. Like the tallest women that I see in the WNBA are the absolute slowest women in the WNBA.
Oh, definitely.
Every single one of them. So if your ass can't shoot, right, there's no need for you in the WNBA because you're so damn slow. We're gonna get a playoff and get a rebound before your ass get down court if we don't miss. So that's gonna start to be no need for them unless they're gonna be able to slim down and get fast. Because look at somebody like Asia's height. Asia's 6'5", right? 6'5", 6'6". They start getting any taller than that, they moving around like Brittany Griner. That shit is slow as hell. Them 6'9" girls like Cardosa, all of those 6'9" are slow as hell. And then they gonna be they not gonna be able to keep up. If this is the blueprint, bro. This is the blueprint. It's just like the Suns, right? The Suns when they had D'Antoni. When it was coming, they spent like how many seconds on the shot clock? They were like 8 seconds. 8 second shot clock, 11 seconds. Look at how people play now. Everybody play like that, man. I'm seeing, bro, I don't know if anybody's realized this shit, but people are putting up 90 plus shots a game. Have you ever seen that shit before in your life? We're talking about shooting 64 shots from the 3-point. It's insane. But it's because that's what people want to see. So if they keep talking about, hey, what's going to happen to the WNBA, they can actually compete now, because if they can shoot threes, they're doing something that people want to see. Remember, it was dunks. It was dunks. Even when the women could dunk, the shit looked goofy as hell. Rim grazers. Rim grazers on 2K. You got a 2K package, rim grazer. Go buy you some VC and get you a new package. You can't, though. They're not going to lower the rim. I can't imagine them coming down there and windmilling. The shit just looks goofy. It don't look right. I don't mind seeing somebody like Kyrie spinning that bitch off the glass, all these different moves. I love to see all that. Let's go. Make it happen. But some of them can't do that. So they got to develop that. Bro, if all you can do is lay up, I'll be the best damn layupper on the damn planet. The absolute best. I'll be spinning that bitch off my head. I'll be going behind my back, all kind of crazy ass plays. Are you serious? Because I know it's going to make people watch. Kaylin is shooting from the logo because she can shoot from the logo.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like she just out there bullshitting. You know, even when she shoots, bro, it looks like she's shooting like a dude. The game is mimicking what the men do. And come on, bro. You don't want to. I don't want to see that goofy shit. I don't want to see wide open layups that don't touch nothing. How the hell do you have air ball layups?
Exactly. I never seen. You ever seen how they drive to the rim and lay the ball up and
under the rim?
It's like a scoop shot from. How you make a scoop layup from?
Who taught them that?
Exactly. And it's
no, not for real. No, listen, for real. Listen, hold on. I'm being for real. Who taught them how to lay the ball up like that? Because I know you see other players like Juju, right? You see how she lays the ball up? Like they don't, man, they just do this shit right here. They hand me up like this and it just keep going. They just jump and just forward momentum is gonna make the ball just push from my hand. You know, hey, come on, man. They need so much, my guy. They need so much, because you mean to look, Asia was they saving light, bro. That person that play like Tim Duncan, bro. Are you watching the NBA? Are you watching the NBA? If Tim Duncan is the face of the damn NBA, what the hell? Nah, bro. No.
And the thing about it is, I have watched Asia play this year, and being honest,
I have too.
She can't run the floor good either. She's not very lateral either, because if you get a quick person in front of her and take her off the dribble, she doesn't move her feet well laterally. It's like she has to back up and then move her body. And I was like, these women played in college. And I was like, who is they trainer? Who teaches them the fundamentals of basketball? Because this is my thing. I said this because I think somebody had asked me a question one time, and I told them, I do believe in this new CBA deal, they need to find a way. Somebody said Asia Huxtable, basically. I said that they need to do like the NBA, bring in like a G League where players, young players get ready to come into the league. If they don't get drafted, they get drafted, they go to the G League and develop a little bit better. Like the guy Tyler Mars.
I thought that's what Unrivaled was going to be.
No.
I honestly thought that's what Unrivaled was going to be at first, before I understood there was a 3-on-3 league. I was like, damn, can Unrivaled be something like a G League? Because when we talk about a G League, we talk about developing these females, right? How many of these females do you think will be able to develop into something special that we want to watch? Because this is what I'm doing right now. I am assessing Angel Reese. I'm assessing her because she's supposed to be working out with Dwayne Wade. But all I see from her is bullshit. I want to see her play basketball, bro, because I don't know her for basketball. Like, I'm not even fucking around. I want to see her for basketball because I hate that image of her. I hate that image. When anybody say anything about it, the first thing I think about is TikTok dances. I want to see you play, because if I don't see any transition in your game from this season to next season, the only reason they talked about you, the only reason.
That's all we really talk about her is every time she posts pictures or show up at some event with half clothes on or whatever the case may be.
But I wanted her to make it. I understand. I understand. Like, for real, bro. I wanted her to make it for hooping, bro, because the WNBA is on a upward trajectory. It's on an up right now, bro. Look, listen, check this out. I want you to watch this. Watch. You ready?
Yeah.
It's November. It's November.
Mm-hmm.
What's the 9th, 10th? What the hell day is this, guys? The 10th, 9th?
I think 9th.
It's the 9th. 9th, right? This had an excellent game tonight. Deion Sanders had an excellent game right now. These boys have moved into second place in the Big 12, man. They can play in the Big 12 final if they win on out, and possibly have an opportunity to play in the playoffs. Crazy, right? And we talking about the WNBA right now. That's how relevant that the WNBA has become.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't nobody before this woman did that shit. Nobody. Hey, I'm just saying what it is, bro. This is what it is. This is what it is.
Yeah.
She put the asses in the seats, and she helped me recognize what's happening out there. So I look, I'm like, hey, that's good over there. I like that over there. I want to watch more of these games, but y'all don't have enough players to keep me interested, bro. So you talking about a G League for the females? First, I need to see y'all play good enough to make it to the G League. You understand what I'm saying? You're not playing good enough to go to a G League. You're gonna be done with college and blue. You're not good enough. Like, I don't look. LeBron James' son needs to be in the G League. In fact, he don't need to be in the NBA. But if he gonna be in the NBA,
he is in the G League now.
Great. So understand what I'm saying? So that's where he needs to be, so he can develop. It's women, right, that ain't even nowhere on that level that he's on, right, to go to a G League. It's like, I don't think they can develop you.
But that's what the G League is for, though, to develop them.
It ain't gonna do it. I don't think you can fix it, bro. I don't think you can fix that.
I mean, if you hire the right coaches and stuff there, it can help. But like you said, to your point, is that the product been so bad in the WNBA for the last few years, and these ladies have been playing bad basketball. And just what somebody just posted a comment a few minutes ago and said that Mike did. He said he believed Clark exposed as much lack of skill in the league, and that's what it is. Because now with Rival, you playing 3-on-3. You're not playing 5-on-5. You just playing. It's almost like pickup basketball.
It's playground ball, bro.
Yeah, and guess what? You going to see some of the worst players playing basketball.
I ain't about to see shit because I ain't finna watch it.
I ain't about to watch it either.
Let you know right now, I ain't about to see a damn thing. I watched 3-on-3 basketball in the Olympics.
If you think about this,
I want to.
You got, and I say Caitlin is not gonna play, but just to say this, you got Paige Beckers that's going to play next year because she already in it, but she in college, so she can't play this year. You got Paige Beckers, a pretty good shooter and ball handler. You got Caitlin. You got Enrique Umawale from Dallas. You got Kelsey Plum, Sabrina Ionescu. You got 4 guards that really could score from the outside. And the rest of them is bigs that can't play. You got Chelsea Gray, who is not good.
She's old as hell.
You know what I'm saying? You got what's the girl name? You got Aja Wilson that's in it. She ain't playing this year. She'll probably play next year. You have Alyssa Thomas. People that can't really. This league is just to benefit them, to help them get paid. It ain't for the product of watching them play great basketball, because half of them can't play great basketball. But we already seen it from the league already, from the WNBA. And just to Mike's point again, Kayla Clark and Juju and Paige, they're going to expose even more of what players that can't play. You got the girl Kiki. Kiki from USC that's playing with her, a exceptional great big that could shoot. You know what I'm saying? She could dunk too. I had seen a video clip of her early in the year. She could dunk. You got Pow that could play with you. Look at Flazé Johnson starting to score more. She wasn't doing that because she was, they had her kind of like buried in playing a role because they had Angel Reese there for the last couple of years. Now you look at her, she could score. Haley Van Lith could score, but she's short. You know what I'm saying? So Cameron Brink, she could score. She's I think was the best big rookie in the rookie class before she got hurt because she could shoot from the outside.
That rebound record would have been hers.
Oh yeah, definitely was.
That would have been her. All that shit they talked about Angel would have been her.
Yeah, and Angel just took advantage of it because the fact of the matter is Cameron got hurt. If Cameron got hurt, we wouldn't even have this comparison about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. We already knew that for that much. So, all right. So let me dive into another little topic real quick. Let's talk. Let's chop it up on the thoughts of Have you got a chance to look at the Candace Parker
it's funny interview? You say that because I actually have it. It popped up on my feed, bro, and I'm finna get ready to read. Talking about being pissed off about opportunities.
Yeah. This is my thing. These women are so petty, and belligerent to the fact that nobody been watching them for years, and all of a sudden Caitlin Clark come on the scene. She's whining and complaining. So, well, when Caitlin's first year or last year in college, they put her game on ABC. But you on a major network, and matter of fact, Jason Willock pointed this out too, because I had watched the video when he was talking about it. First of all, you're on ESPN. ESPN don't have to move your game just because you feel like another network is going to showcase more viewership. ESPN is partnered with ABC. So if they figure that this star is going to generate the ratings that they need, they're going to move that star. We've seen Caitlin Clark got moved from arena to arena, TV programs, boosting viewership all across the board. Why would they move a game that you probably is not attractive? Half of these women, we already know the rhetoric behind some of these players. They use certain agendas, certain talking points, and it turns off viewers. People don't want to see your activism or your complaints. They want to see you play basketball. They want to see what you could do to make the product better. And all you're going to do is whine and complain day in and day out about something. They're not going to show that. They'd rather show Caitlin Clark 24/7 than show some of these other teams. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Caitlin Clark sold out a football stadium over 56,000 outside. So therefore, ain't nobody doing that. And Candace Parker was talking about, oh well, we were selling out arenas before and all of this stuff. When
5,000, 4,000.
When
they were selling out for real. They were selling out 5,000 people though. They was like, hey man, hey bro, guess what we talking about? Not only are we talking about women's basketball, we're talking about women. So think about what I'm telling you. Emotional.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of thought that goes into what they do. So much, in fact, that they overthink. Yeah. I'm not being. Listen, guys. Come on, y'all. Y'all know Chacalatee loves the women. Chacalatee loves his woman. I'm just keeping it real. Emotions drive a lot of these damn cars. A lot of them. That's why you see all the energy that was expelled in the WNBA, bro, because that was masculine energy in a female body. That's what we saw out there, bro. We saw motherfuckers out there, clothes hanging people and all this other crazy shit, bro. Y'all not listening to me. So since you're not listening to me, this is how I'm going to react. This is how I'm going to react. Of course, you're going to see them pushing a lot of the activism shit. because that's how they reacting. They're trying to get their voice heard, bro, and this is how they're trying to do it. And it's not the right way to go about it. It's
I
not the
agree.
right way.
I definitely agree.
If you really want if you really want to inspire change, right? Just go out there and do the talent that God gave you. Like a lot of these people really trying to go out there and play for money. I'm out there trying to, I want this bag. When there's other people out there that's like, no, man, let's do it this way. And they get more money. Look at a person like Patrick Mahomes. I like to talk about Patrick Mahomes, right? Because this man took a pay cut just to keep one of his star defensive players on his team. I talk a major pay cut. This man is one of the best players in the NFL and is the most least paid players in the damn NFL when it comes to a person of his caliber, right? Why did he do that? Because I want to win. And if I'm going to win, right, logically, I have to win with my team. I can't do this shit by myself.
Yeah.
Them women in the WNBA, like Candace Parker, that's pissed off because the opportunity is gone, is because the opportunity when it's presented to you, how you reacted to it. All you have to do is shut the hell up and go out there and play basketball. And people would have watched you. Everybody says this shit. If it ain't because you couldn't make layups, it's because I wouldn't shut the hell up. I'm just being for real. What are y'all talking about? I want to watch basketball. I'm not watching them talk all this crazy shit in the NBA either or in the NFL. I don't want to. I don't talk about it for myself because it's not my lane. It's not my lane. If I want to talk about damn politics, I'll go be a politician and have a damn site about politics. I don't want to hear about your politics. I don't care. You know what I care about? Can your ass make a layup? Because I just paid all this damn money to come in here and watch you play basketball, not to come in here and give me no damn speech. Play basketball. Chacalatee blast. Go off on it real quick. Look, man, I just want to watch you play basketball. I didn't want to watch no sports at all, bro. I was done watching sports. My partner Al, he know. My partner Al, he know. I started watching because I heard somebody could play basketball like Steph Curry, man. Come on, bro, Steph Curry. Not somebody play basketball like Tim Duncan. They said somebody play basketball like Steph Curry, so I want to go watch it play. Oh, my gosh. She does play like Steph Curry. Oh, my gosh. There are other players in the WNBA that are good, but whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. So a lot of y'all is not very good. In fact, there's too many of y'all that's not very good. So whatever opportunity that y'all had, right, it was presented to y'all in a way that would have kept me entertained if you guys were playing the sport the way that would keep me entertained. That's it. That's it. Bottom line. It don't matter what the hell they talk about. I don't care about your damn opportunities. That's exactly why Cheryl Swoops keep hating. She hate on everybody now. She hate on anybody that's associated with Caitlin Clark. The shit is stupid. It's stupid, bro. I be looking at my people. I be like, man, shut the hell up, bro. What you talking about? It's dumb. What you talking about? Let her come in here because, man, I didn't know who Enrique was. No, I didn't know who Enrique was, bro. But now I ain't gonna bullshit you. She is one of my favorite people to watch. I love watching her torch them up in a damn WNBA All-Star game. I love watching her torch their ass. I love watching her go back and forth with Kelsey Mitchell. Live. I watched it live. The shit was awesome. Now give me more games like that. Oh,
she was
you don't have any more players that can play that way? So you mean to tell me I gotta watch? Okay, I watched Steph Curry play tonight, and then every other game, I'm watching somebody like Tyrese Halliburton score 0 points, or anybody. Look, Cade. I don't even know any damn names of the people that play for the Pistons. But it'd be like me watching the Pistons every other game if I'm not watching that game that had the fever in it.
Yeah.
Period. They have a legit big three in the WNBA. All three of them girls made the All-Star game. I don't care about the Aces is done. That team is a wrap. They're gonna get dismantled. The Liberty gonna keep their big three. That Jacqueline Jones she's a beast. I like her.
I think the
game.
Liberty gonna lose some pieces too because I think Leslie Core, Satu's sister, I think they'll end up losing her because to be honest with you,
she a bench player, right? I think they said she already she might want to go get her own shit. She come off the bench.
But the thing about it is she was the key piece to them winning them couple games because
she got championship, right?
Yeah, she
I can leave.
So she was one of the key pieces that helped them secure the championship because they didn't have nobody else off the bench that was really giving them points. And excuse me, and Minnesota didn't have a person that they can match up with her. So unless the only way they keep her, they have to core her, along with other players that they want to core. And Breonna Stewart, they all probably gonna sign a 1-year deal. Everybody probably gonna sign a 1-year deal until this new CBA kick in and everything like that.
But hold up, real quick. Don't that core shit come with a max contract though?
Yeah.
So you mean tell me they gonna give a max contract to a bench player?
You get to keep 6 players. You get to keep 6 players. I don't know how the contracts work for that part, but I know the core designation core player is like free agency, like the franchise tag in the NFL. So that's most likely how Kelsey Mitchell's situation is going to end up being. Like if they can't get her a long-term contract done before the season, they'll probably just core her and sign her to a tentative contract and then continue to work out a long-term contract throughout the season. So, but if because I do believe the Fever have over with Wheeler's contract coming up the books. And I think somebody else's, I do believe they have enough money to pay her. And if they make a trade to sign Satu, they have enough money to pay her too.
Bro, then money ain't no option. Money is not an option with the Fever right now, bro. It's just these players gonna be available, and if they gonna want to come over there and play, that's where it's at right now.
I think they will. And then for what I have read and heard earlier is that they paid Stephanie White's last year contract with the Sun, and I think they paid the rest of Chrissy Side's contract as well. So I'm sure they got something that they figuring out to make it work, because at the end of the day, you got players that's going to want to come and play. And if they come and play with Caitlin, they're going to play for whatever. They're going to take whatever they could get and just to play and have a chance to win a championship, And just like your point with Patrick Mahomes, because who he learned that from, the one and only Tom Brady, who took a deal. Jordan did it. Jordan been doing it for the Bulls for their championship run, and we haven't seen that kind of deal in the NBA since then, because everybody was getting max contracts on top of max contracts, when some of them don't deserve max contracts, to be honest with you. So,
bro, you know what, bro? I think you see it in everyday practice, especially when you got people who don't understand money, right? Mm-hmm. You ever read 50 Cent book?
No.
Okay, well, in his book, bro, he talks about this guy who allowed him to come to his studio, right, to make songs. Mm-hmm. And when 50 Cent finally made it big, dude was like, hey, man, you made it. I'm going to need you to pay for all that time you was in my studio. He was like, what? For real? He's like, okay, that's fine. He's like, how about I give you, he said, I think like 40,000 and then like a point. So he'll give him a point for every one of his CDs that was sold, right? No, that's what he said. He said he would give a point instead of because he wanted 40,000. Mm-hmm. But 50 Cent, I give you a point on every one of the CDs that sold. He's like, nah, I want that 40. So see, all right. If he'd have took that point, bro, he'd have got $1.5 million.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd had a brain fart. Bring me back. Hey, I'd had a brain fart. It happens sometimes. Chacalatee glass because I got. Oh, whoa! Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some pippin in it. All right. To go back to Patrick Mahomes.
All right.
You can stay on this team, and this point for you, bro, will be the fact that you're gonna get some championships, and I'm finna line you up because you're finna get some commercials. You about to get all this stuff in your favor, but you want this big money. That's how people are in the NFL right now, in the NBA. They want the big money. They don't want to take the point. Hey, the point's gonna be long lasting. Even today, if that album is streaming, that dude would have been getting a point off of 50's album. But instead, he wanted to take that check. So look at what's happening now. Look, Carmelo Anthony is a prime example. Kept taking the damn check. And then finally, when he wanted to go chase a championship, hey, bro, LeBron too old. This team, like AD can't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is not the Russell Westbrook that we know. This is done, bro. Like it was like when the Lakers tried to do that shit with Gary Payton and Karl Malone. Remember that?
Oh my God, that was horrible. That team was hella old.
Yeah, you old, bro. You all that damn money because I don't give a damn what you say, Carmelo Anthony. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna enjoy having these damn gold medals over having a championship in the NBA. When you was little, you can't tell me you was like, man, I can't wait till I grow up and go win 4 gold medals for Team America. America didn't even. Boy, don't you get me started on you, Carmelo. You know damn well you grew up want to be a champion in the NBA. America wasn't even fucking with you like that. Seriously? You want to go make gold medals? Get the hell up out of here, bro. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Stop, Carmelo. Just take it on the chin, bro. You didn't win. You wanted the big check. Now but you good though. You good though, man. Hey, look, you are great, man. You well off. Take that money.
I think
can't eat them gold medals though.
I think the new CBA kicks in 26, and I think around that time, I think Leah Boston, her rookie contract ends that year, and then I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Caitlin's ends the year after. I think they'll pay Caitlin. I mean, I'll pay Leah, but it's gonna be interesting because I think between now and that time, I think if they end up winning, say two WNBA titles, and they have a good team around them, I could see Caitlin taking less money to keep the championship team intact. I think Aaliyah probably she's going to try to get as much as she can because she likes money. One thing she says she like a lot of commas. So
bro, I think about to get broke off. Like I got okay. This CBA, you said it should not kick in into 2026, so they can't do no type of salary adjustments right now.
So they have to wait because see the last CBA deal that they
going to
did,
play Unrivaled.
That's why Breonna Stewart they want to play Unrivaled so they could get money because they know and when the new CBA, and that's why most of them that's free agents now is going to sign with their current team probably for 1-year deals until the CBA kicks in the following year. Then they'll be able to negotiate more money. But the thing about it is they all ain't gonna get paid because by that time, 2 more expansion teams gonna be already in the league.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
One in Canada, right?
Yeah, and this is what they're gonna have to do because the league is 144 right now. They're gonna have to move that number up a little bit more. So the disparity of talent could stretch across from expansion teams and your current teams. So you think about that. Breonna Stewart is 31 right now.
Yeah.
Within the next 2 years, she'll be 33. How the hell you think you're gonna make $1 million and you already showing decline a little bit now? You know what I'm saying? So by that time, Juju will be coming into the league.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
This they league.
Yeah, and Paige Beckers she'll probably be in the league she'll have about 2 seasons in the league right then and there. Now, the only thing about my concern about Paige is that she's been injured. I'm not questioning her skill set, but I think if you still gonna have some of these older women in the league and they knocking her around, how well she's gonna be able to adjust to that? I think Caitlin is.
I don't think it's gonna be that kind of league like that. No, like I mean, it's gonna be what it is, bro. But like, honestly, fool, like,
but I don't think it's going.
It's a reason why. It's a reason why there was 7 coaching vacancies, man. There's a reason why there was 7 coaching vacancies, and one of the coaches left their team that made it into the second round of the playoffs. It's a reason why. Man, they sick of that shit, bro. Witherspoon had no control of her locker room, bro. In Chicago, they was not gonna be able to keep that lady over there when you got this woman, and is oddly enough, she was one of the reasons why you don't see Liz around in the WNBA anymore. Kennedy ran her ass off. There's somebody as crazy as Liz, because Liz was one of them enforced type that'll slam you too. She got ran off by her. Bro, like I'm not staying there. That was nonsense, bro. I don't want to be around it. So now I know you've seen the videos, bro. I saw it on accident. I saw it on accident, bro, because I was going to look up Aaliyah Thompson and see like anybody else she'd hit because she caught Angel around the neck, slammed her on the ground. She did plenty of people like that. I even heard people in the WNBA say that's how she is. They say she's a dog. They keep saying this dog, this competitor, but I'm like,
that's
bro,
not
that
that's
shit
dirty
is
play.
stupid.
That's not
Yeah.
a dog is a person who just got that it factor, you know, and knows how to play. There ain't a dirty player is not being a dog. You just a dirty player.
You just dirty player. What you talking about? We want to see that.
And then then when you drive to the basket, you trying to be like LeBron, throwing your shoulder into the person, and you can't shoot. You got both arms messed up. You barely can shoot. You shoot one-handed. You know, so my thing is this is that, like, to your point, to piggyback off it, I do see the landscape of the league is going to be changing.
Got to, bro.
And it's starting with the coaches. And somebody pointed out and said that CC exposes so much stuff that where now the coaches going to be changing. They're going to want to, because teams are going to want to play the same style that the Indiana Fever is going to be playing, because that's going to be the new wave of basketball. So they slowly get away from that bruising type basketball. They're going to want to have fast pace. They're going to look for players to be able to compete on the same level as the Indiana Fever. If you have Indiana Fever out here running, playing great defense and scoring points like the 90 and 91 Bulls when they was on that run, or the Golden State Warriors when they was on that run, you got to look at it from that standpoint. Is that it's going to take a while for teams to catch up to them. By that time, the Fever could probably win like 2 or 3 championships by that time before the league before teams start catching up with them. Because you're gonna have to.
They need that.
Yeah, and you need that change. You need that new wave of flurry in the league to get away from that. Because then,
guy, hold on, I want to say this to you.
Okay.
They really gonna they gonna need that, bro. And I had something I want to say to you, man, that has something to pertain to doing with these girls' money, bro. But I'm gonna let you go because it was good. Just go ahead, go. It's gonna come back to me. Go ahead, go, man.
All right. So yeah, so I think I see that change coming, and I think it's going to start with the Indiana Fever. It's going to start with Stephanie White Dome, because one thing Kelly said.
Oh, it's back. It's back. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's back.
Go.
Look back. You play Call of Duty, bro? You ever play Call of Duty?
When it first came out, but I don't play video games now.
So check it out, bro. So Call of Duty, right? That shit was crashing and going crazy, right? You couldn't play it, but there was certain people that could play the shit, and the certain people that could play it, that's all they really cared about. It's really cared about the people that could play the damn game.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cater to them. Now think about this shit. As far as Caitlin goes, remember when we were talking about selling out stadiums? When they sell out stadiums, they're talking about 7,000, 8,000. I watched the interview with Donna Taurasi talking about, we sell stadiums all the time. No, y'all don't. We talk about selling out 20,000 seats, right? So listen to what I'm going to tell you. Caitlin Clark brought 12,000 people to a stadium. You get what I'm saying? They was only able to bring 8 as 2 whole teams. 2 whole teams brought 8, while this woman brought an additional 12 that made it be 20,000 people at this. So the WNBA has to understand, hey, we got to get this shit right as a business. We're losing too much money. We are losing too much money. So we got to put these asses in these seats. I'm sorry if y'all feel this way. That's why I'm telling you, I feel like there's going to be a change, because there's too many people like me. There's too many people like you who are actually looking at this shit right now. You know what the exposure was? The exposure was nobody was watching this shit. And now a large majority of people are watching it like, yo, this is not like the other sports that we watch. This is not like the NBA. I'm telling you, 12,000 more people came to watch this shit who was not watching it, bro. I was not watching this damn league at all. I start watching it right now, and guess what? I've been exposed to bullshit. That bullshit that's been going on since 1997. Period. That's what it is. That's it. That's what it is. It's always been this way. It just has more people watching it right now. And the other people who was always watching it was like, oh, they was good enough. It was good enough to keep them entertained. But now you bring me up in this shit. I'm not entertained. I'm not.
Are you not entertained?
No.
Are you not entertained?
Hell no. That's not why you're here. It's
like
with
that
no.
drama.
I was not there for that shit, my guy. Listen, none of us was, bro. You was not talking about no damn WNBA this same time last year. You probably talking about some football shit. You wasn't talking about this. It wasn't relevant. It's relevant right now in 2024, in November the 9th, when we should be talking about football. We're talking about this because one of the most relevant things out there right now. That's just what it is. Period. It's been made that way. So yes, be mad, Candace. Be mad. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Probably be mad too. Because I'm like, damn, man, I was in this shit and did all stuff, and nobody saw me do the shit either. That's why they thinking like that, bro. But then I think with my logical brain and be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and you, cause my logical brain gonna say this. They gonna remember me because of her. Because they're gonna be like, well, what the hell was this shit before this? Wait a minute. Candace Parker actually won Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same year. I know that now. I know that because I went to watch this girl play and see if there's ever been anybody who got MVP as a rookie. And Candace Parker was one of them damn people. So as Candace Parker, yeah, I understand because she was one of them ones. Candace Parker was really one of them ones, bro. But nobody was watching because it wasn't enough of those other ones. Candace, you didn't bring the people with you when you went to the WNBA. That's another thing that we don't discuss this. Them people that came to watch her play came from watching her play in college, and they were not watching the WNBA. And it's going to stay like that. And you're going to have more people right now because they're going to tune in to see if she can break through all that bullshit that she went through last season. Watch. She's not going to play. I'm not playing no damn Unrivaled for no damn $1 million because you're going to give me $1 million. What you going to give everybody else? You can't afford to do it. Look, they can't afford to do nothing that they say they was going to do without Caitlin Clark playing there. Period.
Exactly.
They probably not even have that shit. If Caitlin Clark don't play, they probably be like, you know what, sight guys, we're not gonna really have this shit. You know, false alarm. We're just playing. We just want to see how many people will actually tune in.
I think they're gonna have it, but I think the first year is gonna be so bad too. They're gonna have to rethink the strategy going into year 2 because if Caitlin right now, like I said, Caitlin is about to start playing golf. Then you got to think about it. She's going to probably be training, getting back into basketball shape, you know, doing whatever it is that she needs to do. And she's probably going to be, you know, with Stephanie White probably be at the expansion draft or whatever it is as a representative. They're going to probably start seeing things. She might, you know, watch. She probably going to be at some of the Iowa basketball games, tending some of them games. So she's going to probably be around. She's not going to probably have time. And the thing about it is somebody brought up a good point.
So needed.
And they said that, well, hey, Caitlin should play an Unrivaled because, you know, it's basketball. But then again, you got to think about it. A true competitor like Caitlin Clark doesn't need to play in a league Unrivaled. First of all, your body's been going since you left college straight into the WNBA. You ain't really had no time off except for that one 28-day, 30-month-day Olympic break. If we didn't even have the Olympic break, you still wouldn't have really got a full break. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So therefore, her body needs to rest instead of just entertaining Breonna Stewart. I don't have nothing against Nafisa Collett because I do like Nafisa Collett, but Breonna Stewart, I think she's a opportunist, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't want to acknowledge Caitlin Clark in the beginning, but now you want her to serve notice because you got a league that doesn't even have the right marketability, just like the NBA. The WNBA doesn't have a great marketability. Something that the WNBA can learn from PGA Golf right now, who's doing whatever they can to market Caitlin Clark and moving things around just to showcase her talent as a golfer. That's what. So if the Unrivaled don't have that pure marketability, and you sure can't advertise Angel Reese because she don't bring a basketball
identity to the game.
To the game. So all you're gonna have to rely on or yourself, Nafisa, probably Sabrina Nescu to market it up. That's it. But at the end of the day, that Unrivaled league is just a sticking point because if you think you're gonna go into the new CBA agreement deal and trying to string a stronghold, the NBA, who've been carrying you for the last 28 years, and you talk about, well, you want more money, you want to be on equal footing, then guess what? Learn to embrace the talent that comes into the league and be able to be more acceptable and change your the way of thinking and learn and have better product on the floor and better marketing on the floor and better showcase for fans that come into these arenas that spends money for your tickets. Even though that the New York Liberty does have their own, because they are backed by well, they used to be owned by an NBA team. I don't know if that's the same thing right now, but you play in the New York market, so you definitely going to garner more from that market. But at the end of the day, it's just that our rival is just going to be another league that's going to exist because you hoping that Caitlin Clark saves you, but you didn't want her to save the NBA, the WNBA. Well, why should she save Unrivaled? That don't even make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense, and that's why it's gonna crash and burn. Right? Look, the WNBA ain't gonna say that they got anything to do with none of that stuff that's going on with that unrivaled league, bro. If you look right now, there's still WNBA commercials that's still playing, right? They talking about can't wait to watch the next season. Go ahead and buy your season tickets. Like they got a lot of stuff that's airing on ESPN. They do a lot more speaking about it too because it's relevant, bro. Like they have actual talking points. They have parody. They have all these things, and they're gonna keep it going that way as long as they can keep people engaged with the positives, positives, bro. So my thing is, do like Enrique did. Just go play basketball. Enrique one of the people that didn't say anything, so she gonna be one of the people that gonna be highly sought out, right? I praise that she can last. Cause what she about 29, 30? She up there. She got to be because I heard that this ain't the first time she did this to them girls in the All-Star game, right? So
she be cooking now.
Yeah, so they pretty much just auditioning to get these checks, bro, that's coming in. And right now, I understand why they would join Unrivaled because we need this money right now. We probably don't want to go overseas. But if I'm not playing there, I'm going overseas to get this money until it's time, right? And like when it comes to Kaylin, it's just people just going to be making news. They're going to be making news about anything that goes along with this girl because they don't have anything else to say about her because they didn't say the stuff about her that was positive. You just can't switch up because I don't want to hear that. You didn't say these things about her. Like you just said it. You said you got a problem with Brianna and not Nafisha because Brianna, the way she was acting before Kaylin started playing good. Did she want to turn around because she need her? Well, guess what, Brianna? You knew you was gonna need her. You been knew you was gonna need her if you knew this league was gonna start up. But this is gonna be like another one of those other like flash in the past type thing that thought was gonna be a good idea because the WNBA was starting to be a little bit successful. But in honesty, it was just people that didn't have anything to do or nothing to watch because of the damn pandemic. So they were just watching stuff. This is what they would do. You getting an influx of people watching these things right now because it's something to do. And you also got somebody like Asia. Like she did. Asia really did bring people to watch that game. People from South Carolina, people from all them areas that's cool with Don Staley. They started watching. They really did. But that's all they was watching. And you can't hold attention with just that. And she didn't bring anybody else with her. That's just what it is. Kaylin brought a lot more people with her. Kaylin got NIL money, bro. Kaylin got all the fun. I heard that she even do 30-minute calls and shit like that and get paid $100,000. You do interviews and mentorships and stuff. So she don't need any of this money, bro, at all. So throwing anything that has to do with her and money, I don't want to hear it because for one, she gonna be in that golf tournament and she ain't gonna get paid to play in it because she's a celebrity. Celebrities don't get paid to play in tournaments like that. She going out there and do it because of notoriety. But you know what? I bet you everybody named Mama go buy them damn Caitlin Clark golf shoes when they come out.
Oh yeah.
Or that golf shirt, or that Nike golf shirt that's gonna have on that swing and that shit. Because all they doing right now is they couldn't put shit out for Asia because it wasn't gonna sell, bro. When you got Kate Martin coming to your team and selling more jerseys than you the starter, that's a problem. And you know what the problem is? The problem for them is that they didn't get their shit together when it was time to get their shit together. Everybody else did during the pandemic. They still the ones that was fussing and going on and didn't want to make that change. Didn't want to make the change. It's too late now because we want to see people are actually tuning in to watch the NCAA right now. Women's basketball, a lot of them. They even broadcasted on ESPN. A lot of Bro, go look at ESPN right now. It's all up and down the channels because they're trying to get on the gravy train, but so they can be like, yeah, we were the first people to report this before anybody. That's how they're trying to do. That's what they want to do. But man, it's too late. Look, Kaylin's right. Look, Kaylin exposed all that women stuff, all the sports for them. All that shit just got exposed, man. Because for one, we wasn't watching them, and now we watching them, and we want to show support. I want to support these other women,
Right.
bro. I can't support you if this is how y'all behaving. That's just how it is. I can't support you if you're acting like this. I didn't come over to watch it. And I'll turn this shit off and just go right back to watching football in the NBA.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wasn't watching anything. Kayla brought back to watching it all together. Now I'll go watch it. I ain't gotta watch this shit. Y'all keep being stupid if you want to. And if Kaylin decides, right, because she got a dang golf coach with her, she's a raw talent. And from what my understanding, that's what a lot of coaches say they would love to have in golf players, raw talent. Because if you can drive, bro, if you can drive that damn ball like 350 yards, 400 yards, I could teach you how to putt and everything else. But that power that's on that swing, that's something hard I got to teach you. And that's because you're gonna also have some bad habits that you ain't gonna want to break. But a brand new person to the game, come on, man. I got you. I can mold you. I can cultivate you. So
I want to pluck your head on this real quick because I watched a video on X from the Ringer, and it was talking about that Caitlyn has no rivals. They tried to make Angel Reese her rivalry from college into the league. They call it the Larry Bird, Magic Johnson type thing. But if you really look at it, because Paige is coming, so they're gonna try to have Paige as a rival. They're probably gonna have Juju, later on down the line. And if you think about it, is my opinion of it, she has no rival. Her only competition is herself.
Bro, how are rivals created?
Storylines.
What's their storyline?
Yeah,
they don't have one.
Yeah.
Other than this shit. Other than that, there's nothing. Beyond that, there is nothing. The next story they got right is them beating LSU. And instead of her going over there and gloating, she went over there and gave her a hug. You know why she went over there and gave her a hug? Because last year y'all beat us and that shit hurt. And I know how it feels. So I'm going to come over here and give you a hug instead of rubbing this shit in your face. It hurts. And that shit shows because when she was on that damn panel after the game crying, it hurt. The shit, it hurts. So let me come over here and console you. That's why you can't have no rival with somebody who does not match you. Bro, look at the stats. None of them matched her. Even with Paige. Paige won the award for the freshman of the year, but it should have went to damn Kayla, who had way better stats than her. But it's that UConn blood, bro. It's the biasy that goes along with this game.
Exactly.
Look, man.
And
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson shit was created because of them. Because of them and that era. Right? White versus black. Now you can sit there and say that shit going on right now, bro. But I'm the type of person who's like, screw all that, because that's not what this is with them. She's way better than her, period. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, they were both of them was damn good. But you can't compare Clark and Reese because Reese is nowhere in her league. Nowhere, bro. We talking about people that's not even in the WNBA yet they should be comparing Caitlin Clark to.
Exactly.
That's how far behind the WNBA is, bro. That the talent that's supposed to boost it ain't even there yet. Yeah. They not even there yet, bro. They probably playing tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And somebody's university, bro. Like that's what we looking at right now. We looking at a whole change, bro. 2024 is the year of change. All that shit that was behind the dark is being brought to the light. All of it, bro. Everything being exposed. Exposed.
And that's why I was sitting there thinking when I heard them talking about it, and the one guy, he was like, he said the guy that was on it, he was like, well, hey, he believed Caitlyn has a rival in Angel Reese because you got Angel Reese is the bad villain, Caitlyn is like, the good person. I was like, but still, when it comes down to pure basketball, it's no rival. Like we seen Caitlin beat Paige last year in college. You know, and I think in the NCAA tournament, you seen Paige
hey,
beat Juju.
Aren't there rivals in female sports?
Yeah.
Who's some rivals that we got that was in female sports?
Let me see. If you look at it, well, from basketball standpoint, they ain't none. There ain't none. There ain't none.
So the WNBA wrote a bad script. Then they wrote a badass script because you're trying to create a rivalry between two people and you ain't never had a rivalry before. You went about this shit all wrong. You should have got behind this person as marketing them the way that you were trying to market Asia. That shit
go ahead.
That shit is stupid, bro. It looked bad. Look, I told you, bro. I had to talk about women. The bad script writers. Then you get on ChatGPT.
And you gotta think about it. Just like when Michael Jordan came into the league, he didn't have a rival. Everybody, the league, everybody was his rival because he wanted to tear down everybody. He wanted to beat everybody. And you got to think, Jordan, when the free agent came around, Jordan didn't want it over. He got certain pieces that complement his team, but he didn't win off the big names like the Patrick Ewings, the Karl Malones, and all them. He wanted to beat them, and that's
they
where
actually talk though. So here's the thing, man. That's crazy about social media, bro, and that the fact that these people are still alive. They ain't like they didn't have no conversation. Just that they was too old. At one point, Jordan was trying to like play with Larry Bird. Larry Bird, it was a rap for him. So like, and they spoke about things like that. Now, did they do them? It didn't happen. Could it have happened? Probably, yeah, it could. Yeah, they was like even Kobe, bro. As much as I love the Mamba, bro, he was about to go to Chicago. I'm tired of playing with y'all. Y'all can't give me the right players. Give me the right players.
I wanted him to end up in Chicago so bad, but he stayed with the Lakers.
If he didn't win in Chicago, bro, he wouldn't have got 2 more. That's just how it was, bro. They had to get him because that's the sports and entertainment, man. Sports and entertainment. We talk about the Lakers and look, the nostalgia is coming back, but the Lakers, they too old, bro. They can't do it with AD. He's too fragile. The Celtics brought back that nostalgia from way before. The Los Angeles Dodgers and the New York Yankees playing in the World Series had a lot of people tune in, bro. It was something that people hadn't seen in a very, very long time. It's the nostalgia of it. You got to be able to entertain the young and the old. And the old taught those young to love those teams. That's why you see so many people that still love the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Because the old taught them to love that.
Lisa G has a very good point right here. She said the Liberty and Aces, and that's team rivalries, you know what I'm saying, instead of individual rivalries, because I don't think there's now I could say this. I think because Becky Hammond created a rivalry narrative last year when they beat the Liberty and took a shot at Breonna Stewart's shooting percentage in that finals. And I guess it kind of like fueled Breonna Stewart to really wanted to come back this year and play harder and show that she could. And that's why when they played the Liberty, they was the Aces, they was able to dominate them because they wanted that. So that was a good team to me. That's team rivalry. But individual rivalry, when you talk about Caitlin Clark, there ain't none. No. There's none. Not gonna see it, bro. I mean, when you talk about Caitlin Clark, you could have Angel Reese, you could have Paige Beckers, you could have Juju, you could have Sabrina Ionescu, you could have all the people you want to compare to her. She is uno nuno. Nobody's like her. She's like the Michael Jordan of the WNBA because she's on a pedestal by herself, And then what she did as a rookie, going into her sophomore year, and she caps her sophomore year off with a championship with Stephanie White, Leo Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell, that's going to even make her stature even higher, because then you got to think about this. Can Angel do it? Can Paige do it? Can Juju do it? The pressure going to be so much on them to do that, and she's going to set that bar so high. And then you got to think about this. If she wins, because you got to think, Breonna Stewart jumped from team to team to get championships. So she got some in Seattle and she got some in New York. Minnesota is the only team that Cheryl Reeves coached that's won titles. Nobody really changed teams. You know, she didn't change teams. The Aces got back to back, but you got to think about it. They not gonna be there no more unless AJ Wilson go jump on a team to create a super team to go play with somebody to win a title. But if Caitlin Clark stays with the Fever, which she will, and she wins titles, three titles in her career with that same team, that's gonna be more impressive than what Asia or Breonna Stewart did, because Breonna Stewart had to go from team to team to get championships. If you stay to
they can get that right. So they can get that right now, bro. Right now. Like I watched the I think I watched the final 2 games between the Liberty and the Lynx, man. And like in that second, that last game, bro, it looked like everybody out there was out of gas. Ooh. Everybody. It looked like everybody on the floor was tired, bro. And I'm like, man, this is unacceptable. And this is like this because all y'all women out there are reaching that part of y'all lives where things start to slow down. It's way different for y'all, man. I'm telling you, it's way different. And that damn biological clock is ticking. As men get older, they get stronger. As women get older, y'all start breaking down a whole lot faster than us. Yeah, that's just what it is. So you look, Brianna looked like she was dead out there, man. Her and freaking Inescu, she couldn't make it. So it was like 1 for 20, some shit like that. It's crazy, bro. They was tired. Yeah. And that's what we saw when Kayla was tired. She didn't have no lift on her shots. Yeah. Nothing. So that's what we saw coming to the end. Now you mean tell me that we gonna sit up here and continue to watch that? They finna get shuffled around. Mm-hmm. When you look at a rival, right? A rivalry. It can't be a rivalry because Brianna didn't start off with that team. She just got over that right now. And the only reason why you want to say it's a rivalry because they beat them in the finals. Did anybody get into a fight? Did anybody get punched in the face? Did somebody get thrown at them? Like that's what creates rivals. Every time we play y'all, it's a hard fought game. It ain't no hard fought game every time they play. Y'all, this is a makeshift rivalry, man. You know what? In fact, you have to be good to have rivals. You have to be good for that to be a rivalry. And this was not good enough product or entertaining for anyone to be a rivalry. That whole storyline between even Angel and Kayla wasn't even good enough to be a rivalry, bro. If Cameron Brink don't get hurt, we don't talk about Angel Reese like that. We don't talk about it. And even still, bro, what she did was mediocre. When you think about it, like somebody go do that same thing next year. Watch. Aaliyah Boston could have did this shit, but you know what? They would like, well, she's not a rookie. They would say some dumb shit like that, but Aaliyah Boston was averaging a double-double.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But they're on the same team. It's just they had to have something, bro, and that was just the WNBA doing that shit. That was just them. You know what I'm saying? Pushing that activist bullshit, pushing that damn, oh, man, this shit is just people racist. They don't like it because no. Kayla was better than her. I don't understand why we can't come to that conclusion. She's better than her. It ain't nothing to do with being black and white. She was just better than her. Period.
Yeah. Lisa G said that Cheryl Reeves is a good coach. I believe Cheryl
Reeves is a good coach.
She's one of the top-notch coaches.
She's a damn good coach.
I would take her over Becky Hammond any day because she's been with her team for for a long time and won titles with this team. Heck, her and. She could be a little crazy at times, but I mean, but you can't.
She can do that though, because ain't she a winner? If when you're a proven winner, bro, you got the right. Did she get fined for talking shit about the referees?
Nope.
Why not?
You ain't heard nothing more about it.
Exactly. She one of them ones. That's why she got there and said that shit was a phantom foul, bro. Anybody in that damn Stevie Wonder was shaking his head like I can't believe y'all called the damn foul on Brianna. That's some stupid shit. How did y'all? I saw that. Come on. But for what reason though? That was stupid. And for what reason did you want to do that shit for? To prolong the game? Because damn it, finals where both of y'all only scored 60 points. 60 points, and they went into overtime, bro. The Minnesota League scored 2 points. They scored 2 points in the overtime. In overtime, people just really think that, it makes my head hurt. People really think that people don't want to watch this because they don't like women or there's some other crazy shit. But it ain't got nothing to do with that, man. The shit was doo-doo.
Hey man, you got the best little sound check back there. I swear. Mike
Martin, it was
said
doo-doo,
that
bro.
if Paige, Juju, and Flage join the W, all three are top 10 players. That tells you about the lack of skill in the W. Exactly. And I do believe, that I think because if the Fever has 3 picks because I think it's 3 rounds, Fever has a pick in all 3 rounds. And they're not gonna pick in the top 10. Now, and Flage probably get picked. Now, I know for a fact that if the Fever had a high pick in the first round, I think they would take Flage. She expresses her love for Caitlyn, and you can tell she want to play with somebody like that. But I don't see it happening. She probably gonna go to another team. Only thing is with Flage, I just don't want her to go to a big name team. I'd rather see her go to somewhere like probably Dallas, the Mystics, probably Atlanta, because she's her hometown is Savannah, Georgia. That would be nice homecoming right there for her.
Yeah,
where
and
she
could bought some land out there too.
Yeah, that would be nice to see her
nice
go to Atlanta.
Homecoming.
So I would like that.
New
Now
coach over there and everything.
This is gonna be interesting. So if Paige Beckers get drafted number 1, and say that the LA Sparks draft her,
powerhouse. I read an article, bro. I read an article that said that they got had a higher percentage to get the first pick.
I don't think it'd be a powerhouse because they still had a good team.
Man, they can hoop, bro. Like Rakia can hoop, man. It's just go ahead.
But think about this. As Rakia Jackson had a good breakout season right after Cameron Brink, how is her role is going to take place if you draft the Paige? Cameron Brink, her skill set is different because it's on waiver. You're going to have to find a balance between Paige and Rakia. You know what I'm saying? Especially to have them on the floor, all 3 of them on the floor at the same time as the starters. Who you going to have to run your point guard position?
So guess that's coach's job, man. That's the coach's job, bro. Like, man, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, but when Draymond came in there, who else they had? They had a pretty damn Andre Iguodala. They had a pretty damn good team over there, bro. And you never ever heard them say there's not enough basketballs to go around.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard them say that for that team, bro. When LeBron went and made the super team with Bosh and Wade, They was like, there's not enough basketballs. There's only one basketball out there, but nobody's ever said that about the Golden State Warriors because they are an unselfish basketball team. Look, why are we not saying that about the Indiana Fever? The Indiana Fever got Boston over there. They got Kelsey Mitchell. They got Caitlin Clark. Remember, Caitlin dropped 28 points one game, and Mitchell dropped 36. Boston dropped 7, but she only dropped 7, bro, because she was getting towed by them damn trees up in there from Dallas. It was too big for her. If Boston would have went out, started shooting for the from outside, from the elbow, like she know how to do, because she got to develop that. She already had a good midi. Go do that. You got all them damn points, and you're gonna start seeing 100-point games. Like you start to see from them. Look, they start scoring a lot of 100-point games out of Indiana. So if you got a coach that's going to go in there and coach that, right? This is your position. Kayla knew her position, and she get buckets when she want to. She get it when she want to. So if Rakia is a person that can get buckets when she want to, or if Paige is a person that can get buckets when she want to, right? One of them is going to be that player that distributes.
Yeah,
they have to. They have to. That's coaching.
And to your point, the coach who they hire is going to have to really make it more of a team ball instead.
They probably gonna get a male coach over there, bro. They probably gonna get somebody from outside too.
Because I don't see, even if the Dallas Wings was to get the number 1 pick, and they drafted, say they draft,
gosh.
say if they drafted Paige Beckers, she definitely won't be getting no shots because Arike is going to take. It was luckily that Satu was able to get the shots that she could get when she was over there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Arike is special. You're gonna have to have somebody that's going to really balance Arike, because Paige, she gets shots, but she'll end up being more of a facilitator for Dallas Wings. But if you put her on the Sparks, she could be able to flow a little bit better because she has certain pieces around her that it does complement her game a little bit with Cameron Brink and Takia Jackson. They're gonna be a exciting team to watch, though. I would love to see that. They'll be a really exciting team. I know Mike said that if Flau'jae come out this year, she'll be the number 2 pick, which I agree.
But she can't though. Oh, whoa, no. Oh yeah, Flau'jae
she's a
can,
junior.
right?
She's a junior.
I thought you had to play all 4 years of your
Well, that's what they say. You're supposed to play all 4 years. So if she comes out next year, she definitely could be a number 1 pick. So,
yeah, she definitely will. I mean, they probably gonna pick Paige. They talking that up too much, man.
Yeah,
they talking that up way
Mike
too much already.
Mike said it's hard to tell how good Paige is because you can't double team her due to UConn offensive system, and they get a lot of open shots and layups. That's true. But that's the thing about it. It is definitely be an adjustment for her when she comes to the W, because she will get double teamed, just like Caitlin. I don't think she'd get as blitzed like Caitlin was, because Caitlin's a different type of scorer, and
they play so you can't blitz her. She ain't bringing the ball up court.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be played, bro. It ain't what we saw, right, with Caitlin. We not gonna see that shit again like that, bro. Ain't no way. Like I people that was watching the WNBA, I want to know this from them. People that was watching, if anybody in the comments in the chat, even in your chat, anybody who's been watching the WNBA before this point, has there been anybody in the WNBA that got treated the way that Caitlin Clark did?
Nah.
I just because I'm telling you, I haven't been watching. I watched early 1999 as I watched of it, bro.
Now Kelsey Plum said that she got treated like that when she came in the league. I don't know how true, because I like I say, Caitlin Clark brought me back. Nobody else brought me back, so I don't know. I kind of watched it a little bit when Myra Moore was there, but that's about it. I didn't see that. No. The answer is no.
See, so like this is a once in a lifetime thing, bro. Like this is, I don't know how old you are, bro, but like I've seen a lot of stars.
I would tell my age, but
well, it don't even matter. So check it out, bro. Like I've seen a lot of stars become stars, bro. I'm talking about once in a generation talent where you look at them and be like, damn, that kid gonna be nice. Right? Like serious. That kid gonna be nice. And then they actually make it. I remember when LeBron James was playing basketball in high school on ESPN. They ain't never show no damn high school players playing no damn basketball on ESPN. Guess what? They knew he was gonna make it, and he made it.
Yeah.
Jordan. They knew Jordan was gonna make it when he came out of college. They got behind his ass. He even brought him over there to Nike to give him a basketball shoe, a damn company that make tennis shoes. You want to know where the word tennis shoes came from? They really meant tennis shoes. That shoe that you play tennis in.
Yeah.
That's where the word tennis came from. So Nike brought his ass over there and built him a basketball shoe, bro. They know those ones. Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion ever. We saw these things, right? That's what she is. Because look, we know who the tennis woman is. Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Right? We know who the golf man is. Tiger Woods. We know who the basketball man is. Michael Jordan. Some people say LeBron James. But we know all these men, right? We know who the football man is now. Tom Brady, but Mahomes is coming. We know all these things. Yeah. Who is the WNBA thing? If it ain't Caitlin Clark, who is it? Who has it always been? The Dinosaur Taurasi? Who was it? Who was it?
Ooh. I think back then it probably was Taurasi, but now they're trying to put Asia Wilson out there. But it's
They ain't got
now
this kind of buzz.
they
They
don't
not
have this
that
kind of buzz.
person.
Yeah,
They none of them is that, bro. None of them is this person to the point the way they're talking about them going out there playing golf. What are they talking about? Okay, check this out. Watch this. What are they talking about Asia for right now?
Her comments.
I ain't talking about Asia at all. Unless I'm
That
talking about her, because they the ones that's comparing her. Bro, there is nothing to say about her. She showed up at a Miami Heat game, right? Wearing a Don Staley jersey. If you want to stay relevant, you should have came to the game wearing a damn Bam jersey. Because what the hell was you at this game for? That's what I'm talking about when it comes to marketing. I can't market you because you're not marketable. You wouldn't even market your damn boyfriend. What the? Look.
And the thing, Mike said,
I ripped my damn hair out. Why, bro? Why did you don't listen? Why?
Like Mike said, he said that Pope said that DT is the face of the league and it needs a face of. I think to me, I think the face of the league thing is kind of like non-existent until Caitlyn got there. I think the face of the league thing, because to be a face of the league, you have to be able to draw certain type of numbers, viewership, sales, and everything. And I don't think the W just didn't have that. Even though, Don Taurasi played in the league for a very long time, and they trying to push Asia Wilson up there, but the negativity comes with Asia Wilson is it hurts her credibility to be anything, other anything great. Caitlin Clark comes into the league clean, squeaky, know how to talk to the media, doesn't say anything disparaging towards any player, rather how many times people take shots at her. They see how much people gravitate to her from every sport. She done been at football games, baseball games, radio shows. Whatever the case would be. Went back to her hometown. People gravitate to that. People love like great things. You know what I'm saying? And Caitlyn gives people hope. People love to see a great story. So therefore, the league now is starting to realize, okay, we had this wave came in this year. We can't mess it up going forward. They don't have no choice to put Caitlyn front and center, because if they continue to do the backdoor shenanigans like they did in the beginning of the season, it's not going to end well with them. Because the thing about it is, Adam Silver, them owners in the NBA is not going to continue to allow them to mess up that money. They're going to have to get it right one way or the other. And
a lot. I think this was it though. To be honest, I think this was one of the last straws, bro. Because this was, bro, it was a layup. Like for real. This was Russell Wilson handing the ball off to Marshawn Lynch on the goal line, bro. This was given to y'all. Dude, man, have you ever seen The Last Dance, bro, show on Netflix where Michael Jordan talk about them?
Yeah.
Bro, you see when Michael Jordan went to was in the Olympics?
Yeah.
And he went over and he was overseas and they had long, big ass posters of him and all this. That's what you would have saw if Caitlyn would have went. But that dude might be right. Because when it comes to the face of the WNBA, they did have one. They had their own. They had it, and it had to be Dinosaur Taurasi because they got behind her. She was that face. Even in the All-Star game, they got behind her, talking about showing how she's out there just trying to rev up the team. Man, I don't even know who the hell you is, girl. What you out here doing? I didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, they had to get it in gear, bro. Remember what I told you? Caitlin Clark brought 12,000 more people over there. Oh, Caitlin Clark got 700,000 votes.
Yeah.
Last year, Asia got the highest vote count, and it's only 95,000. Only 95,000, bro. That damn WNBA All-Star game peaked at 4 million views. 4 million views, bro. And for the life of them, they didn't want to acknowledge what it truly was, because they have been saying for years that they are a great thing, right? They even made
Mhm.
shirts that said, "Hey, everybody watches women's basketball." They had all this shit lined up, bro. And it wasn't
Yep.
that. It wasn't that. And what they wanted to do was they wanted to bring every one of these great teams to go against Caitlin Clark to try to expose her to make her look sorry.
Mhm.
And it worked in the beginning. People was like, "Oh man, Caitlin Clark, sorry, she ain't what they talking about." I saw the shit. I was like, y'all need her to succeed. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't watching this shit before she got over there. Her playing sorry or not, I still wasn't watching this shit. So
Yeah.
y'all fumbling the bag by putting all these damn hard ass teams against her, and she got a sorry ass coach. Everything was going against her, bro. But the one thing that she had was the fact that she is Caitlin Clark. And when she want to turn that shit on, she can. If her teammates come with her, they're gonna start winning games, and that's what you saw happen. You saw her turn it on. There was if you could go back and watch the games, there were plenty of times where Caitlin Clark just was it's like, you know what, screw it, I'll handle this myself mode, and would drive to the basket, lay up, get a foul, go to the free throw line, shoot a free throw and one. I see her running back. You look at Coach Size shaking her head. She didn't want to do
Yeah.
that. You'll see Caitlin wave off a player, right? She wouldn't do
Mhm.
what she wave it off. She get to a spot. I'm three. I'm leaning three. When she got hot, that's when she started shooting for the logo. She wasn't shooting for the logo just for the hell of it. When she knew she was hot and she would miss, I was like, damn, it's an ill-advised shot. Caitlin, don't do that. You're trying to get Coach Size to let you go out there and do this shit to show her. Coach Size was a very stubborn person. Coach Size is a defensive-minded person. So a defensive-minded person is going to teach half-court basketball because that's how she played
Yeah.
defense, half-court. That was her mindset. You got a defensive specialist trying to coach a all-star who's broken records and scoring, and you got a defensive coach trying to coach that. That's why you can't do that. You can't put a defensive-minded coach over somebody who's offensive-minded.
And then that
Ain't gonna work.
Peggy
Ain't
said,
gonna work.
shout out to Peggy. She said that don't forget about Olivia Mouse. I'm not. I do like her game too. Honestly, and yeah, the Fever do have the eighth pick, but they might end up trading that eighth pick
What's up?
for if they might end up trading that eighth pick to get somebody who they might want through the Spencer draft, or they might use it as some kind of package deal to trade off Nelissa Smith too. So that's something to keep an eye out on that as
Oh,
well.
she
But
gone.
but I do want my Sonia Cretan to from Notre Dame to they drafted her and where she could be a great backup for Cece. You know, depends on what they could do with the roster. But to your point is that I think when Diana Taurasi came in the league, you know, they did build her up because it was to me. I had liked Diana Taurasi. You know, I got away from her a little bit. You know, when she's in the league a little bit, but she for everything that you have said, they did build her up as the face of the league, and so I guess in a way, she kind of still holds that a little bit to the title because she has announced that she's going to retire. So she's probably going to come back out one more year. And to your point again, what you said that was so Sophie Cunningham that you wanted her. 'Cause I'm a huge Sophie Cunningham, and I think she will be excellent. But I think she wanted to protect, like you said, wanted to protect herself with that 1 year re-signing. She didn't want to get poached by the expansion draft and everything like that. Now, I said this for that is that if the Fever want her and she wants to come play with the Fever, then they could probably find a way to bring her over, trade her, you know.
Bro, is she good enough to market or to maintain in this new transition of the WNBA? They will take her, bro. Like
Oh,
that's
so if you haven't watched her IG and watched her social media,
yeah.
Sophie Cunningham has it going on. She
You
has
got it.
endorsements and she is great. She's a real marketable player.
So
She
that's
was
it, bro. So like look, you hitting the nail on the head, bro. Like I'm I'm sorry, I got it in my throat. I'm
you
not
good.
seeing no commercials. I'm not seeing no videos. I'm not seeing no nothing on a dinosaur Taurasi. I'm not seeing no videos. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing used car commercials, bro. I'm seeing used car commercials because that's what these women can afford. Used cars. They can't afford anything. Come on, $75,000. You can't afford no damn brand new damn Tahoe or no Lexus. You got the women out there driving the Toyota Corollas. The big ass women driving them little ass cars, climbing all over the back seats and shit like that. That's what, and nobody realizes that. They got these women endorsing used car commercials. But we got people out there in tennis. They out there endorsing Lexus and Rolex, all this shit like that. Even people in the NBA, they endorsing their shoes, they companies. You don't even, come on, man. I seen one Asia Wilson commercial. One.
Yep.
One. I see them in State Farm commercials. They wearing State Farm uniforms. They not wearing a uniform that represent the WNBA. I talk about none of that shit. They ain't got no cahoots with that. No.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No. So everything that we about to see right now is because it could be marketed. You can market every person that we spoken about. Hell, they giving Paige a damn shoe in college. You seen that?
Yeah,
she in her own damn shoe. Own colorway. See?
Juju's just an extension.
And you know what that's like? That's like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and all them when they had Converse in multiple colors. Remember that? Because they was marketable. But then you had somebody come along who just outshined them all. That was Jordan. This is a reverse, though. This is in reverse how Caitlyn is right now. She came in and transcended the game. How the hell you come in and break 62 records, bro? How are you? 1,000 women came through the damn WNBA, and you the first one to have a triple-double as a rookie?
2 times.
You can't be serious. You can't be serious. You can't. Look, man, y'all not selling no candy, bro. Yeah, I put y'all outside of any grocery store, man, and give y'all a bell and y'all ring that shit. And people walk by like, please, people, we need your money. Can you buy some candy from us? Like, nah, we good. We good. And Caitlin Clark just walked to the store. It's like, is she with y'all? If she with y'all, I'll buy all y'all damn candy. And they was like, no, she's not with us. We'd rather y'all not buy our candy. That's the stupidest shit. Y'all been trying to sell candy. You just don't want the person that could come in and help push the candy for y'all because y'all don't like the way she look. You know what? I don't even know why the hell you didn't like her. That's just stupid.
Yeah. It's just amazing. It's just amazing just to see that the phenomenon, the movement of Caitlin Clark. That's something I enjoy watching, just the movement of her, the effect she has, how it triggers and makes other people scramble around to figure out how they can up their game now. It's not, because one thing we got to understand, when you get in a situation and you comfortable, it's like being in a relationship. You get comfortable for so long, and all of a sudden, your girlfriend start getting bored and she start looking somewhere else for attention. That's what now the league finally got the attention that they see. They got a new girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? And they don't know how to handle it. So, because they so used to being in a situation and being comfortable all the time. And now the comfortability is, is showing you it's more out there. It's more ways to do things. It's more exciting things to be out there. And now Caitlin Clark she's bringing a light. She's exposing a lot of things. Plus, if Caitlin Clark came, before when they signed the last CBA deal, and the last president for the Fever sat down and she did an interview, and she said Caitlin Clark was trying to get them bonus money for traveling, and they said nah. So you had an opportunity to utilize that strategy, what Caitlin Clark was trying to propose. She a rookie, 22 years old, and she's trying out here to help y'all get money, and y'all didn't even want to embrace that stuff.
Bro, they said they've been an exciting entertainment sports league since 1997. There's a lady, she come on and do the commercial all the time and talk about that. They truly believe that, bro. Like, they delusional. They're delusional, man. They believe this shit has been hot shit since back then. So now they want people to believe that it was that before Caitlin. They want people to be like, no, we always been this. So you was right about it being that woman, but you know what woman it is? It's that woman that has always been looking over at you, Martin. It's like, Martin, Please notice me. Do you see me over here? Notice me.
Right.
Look, I did my hair for you. I went and bought new clothes for you. Notice me. What's wrong with you? And then finally somebody else come around and you notice them, be like, no. It was me. I've been the one who's been here all this time. Why haven't you noticed me? They'll never be able to give it up, bro, because the attention that they wasn't getting. You had so many in there that knew what to do. You had so many of them. Whenever they played against Caleb Clark, bro, they brought their best game. They didn't go out there fuss and fight. They just brought their damn best game because they knew somewhere on down the line, eventually, people gonna recognize this shit. And y'all gonna have to pay us now. It's like NIL, right? Not people getting NIL not because they name, image, and likeness alone. It's because they are actually good. That's why. You can't do that in a WNBA. You can't go up there and be like, nah, y'all need to pay me because y'all using my name, image, and likeness. No, you suck. We're going to give you exactly what we've been paying you until y'all get better. Here's your opportunity to get better and get more money. What you going to do with it? Because they, as screwed up as they presented themselves in the beginning, they got a chance to get this right. They truly do. They need to go and get behind the Indiana Fever with the coaches stuff over there. They need to start doing commercials with them, right? They need to go over to the next best thing, the next best team, start doing commercials with them, right? Show them doing things in the community, show them getting ready for the season. I'm talking about really just be investing in this product because it's not us. It's not us. Y'all ain't got nothing to show me. Y'all had nothing to show me. That's just like, you know, that's just like somebody go, that's like me saying, hey, you know what, guys? Subscribe to my channel, guys. I ain't said that in a minute. Y'all subscribe to Chacalatee channel. Subscribe, hit that like button, do all these things, right? Tell you to do all those things. You subscribe to my channel, you go to my channel, and I only got 3 videos. 3 videos. Why did I subscribe to you for? You don't do shit over here. I could watch your 3 videos, I'm done. You gonna make some more videos or something? What's gonna happen? So that's what you got. Because there was nothing else for me to watch.
It's all about content and marketability.
Yeah, and one of them was good.
And what you talking about? Just like how we have people here in the chat, you know, constantly commenting, you know.
Yep. Sorry, chat. I've been over here talking my ass off. I ain't been paying no attention to no chats right now. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all know I love y'all. I talk to y'all all the time. Chacalatee bless for all of y'all. Chacalatee bless for your chat too. Y'all go over there and like, share, subscribe, Live Wild Sports as well. Chacalatee, all of them good things.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got everybody tuned in on your channel, my channel, and you know, streaming on X as it is that you just gotta utilize your platform. You gotta utilize what you have in order to make it work. Because like how we do content on YouTube, it's we put in work. Like I do all of my videos, I edit all of myself. I put in a lot of time to do what I do because I love doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan of a lot of other content creators because I love what they do. You know, we might not agree to everything everybody say, but at the same time, I'm open to always say, hey, let's come on, let's discuss this. You know, sometimes we can make a bunch of videos, but we always want to see a different perspective from somebody else talking. That's why I love it.
That's all I care about, brother. That's it. Because I don't. My thing. A lot of people want to debate you. They want to argue. They want to do that, man. I don't got time for that shit, bro. Let's have a happy, meaningful conversation, bro. Because that goes a lot further. Because when you have conversations, you can also engage the people that's watching you. When you having arguments, it's just a bunch of back and forth and divide. You got to divide a chat, right? Everything is just ridiculous. So I feel where you're coming from, man.
Check this out. I'm gonna say this. If the Indiana Fever win the WNBA title this year, you're going into 2025 season. I promise you there'll be a documentary on that team. From 30
for 30.
For Stephanie signing with that team to that team going all the way, winning the title. And it's going to be something special because people, they want that story. They looking right now, like Mike just put up a Netflix special with the NFL Fever next season will be a good idea. Trust me, Netflix will be right there. Netflix or Amazon Prime. One of the two, there's going to be a negotiating to have. Just like remember when the Bulls won the titles back in the day and they kept putting out the championship videos after that.
It'll be Netflix.
We really haven't seen that. I think the last time I seen it was with the Patriots when they was on a run with Tom Brady. That's the last time I think I seen it. I haven't seen it with any other. So that's gonna be something that come back. I won't be surprised.
It's gonna be cool. I cut you off. It's gonna be cool because it's gonna have like snippets and stuff like this, like people like us talking and all these other things.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be something to see, man. But it's something that's gonna happen. You look at Netflix. Netflix got documentaries on Noah Lyles and them, bro, and Sha'Carri Richardson. Like Netflix is ahead of the time right now. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Netflix is like that show South Park. They don't care. They don't care who they promote everything. They love everybody. They make fun of everybody, make fun of themselves. So that's what Netflix is. You can go to Netflix and find any and everything over there, bro. They promote any and everything, man. So like, yeah, I see them get behind something like this. And it's going.
Go ahead.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, and like just like the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight about to come out on Netflix.
Everybody gonna watch that crazy shit. Damn grudge match.
And look at the NFL. They already tapped into Netflix. Mm-hmm. They have the football. I think one of the playoff games, or I'm not sure. That's going to be aired on Netflix.
Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens and Texans play on Christmas.
Yeah, Netflix.
On Netflix.
So just imagine what the new CBA deal is going to entitle. What with that $200 billion deal they got? What is going to entitle you for more media opposition to come in to show games? And guess what? You know who's gonna be on there?
You know what?
22.
They gonna need somebody to come in and really work with this league, bro. Yeah, because they have a valuable opportunity. I'm talking about they really need the script writers. You know what I'm saying, from these other leagues, for somebody from the NBA to really invest in them, because like I said, it's not our fault that this shit wasn't being seen. Nobody showed it. Like they showed this stuff on ESPN Deportes, ESPN 3. They showed it on channels that we don't have. This shit was on Ion. Who has Ion? And the Oprah Winfrey shit was Ion. I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, Ion was popping this year with the WNBA games.
Exactly, because they had Caitlin Clark on there. If they didn't pop it with nobody else.
Because I would even go on Ion. And Friday nights on Ion was hey, Lisa G said I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ion was popping.
They gotta be smart.
I'm telling you, man.
Don't they got a contract with Brown right now?
Yeah, you know what? I wish the league had a commissioner like Roger Goodell. I'm not a huge fan of him, but when it comes to marketing, he markets the NFL to every channel there is. You look how many games they have overseas. That's something that the WNBA should tap into in later on down the line. Like have a overseas game. You know, the NBA used to do it at one point in time, but they stopped. That's what they should do. They should have an overseas game, an exhibition game. You know,
they can do that now, though.
You know what I'm saying? With the FIFA.
They couldn't, everything that you said just now, bro, they couldn't do any of that before.
Yeah.
They could do, who's going to tune into that shit? You know what? Some people would have tuned in if it would have been Liberty versus Aces. They really would have, because they knew that was something that they was brewing up to be a rivalry, right? Yeah. But other than that, nobody's going to tune into that shit. You really tell me somebody go wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning to go watch this WNBA basketball game over there. People probably barely want to get up to go watch the Jaguars play football with them. No. It's not going to happen. You're going to waste a lot of money doing it. Look, this is where we start talking about business, because this is what the women didn't understand. This is how business works, bro. Like, if I create a product and I'm selling it out of my shop, if I create a shop where I'm selling goods from, and nobody's coming to buy any of my goods, I can't keep my shop open. I can't pay my employees. COVID showed people that shit. People couldn't pay their employees, so guess what? They have to lay their asses off. Exactly. Mom and pop stores couldn't pay their employees, had to lay them off. I can't afford to pay you. WNBA, we can't afford to pay y'all because y'all not making no money. Dude, how y'all think y'all finna make some money when y'all selling tickets for $5?
Exactly.
you gotta pay everybody. We gotta pay stadium fees. We gotta pay to have this damn press conference at this. We gotta pay the damn bus. We gotta pay flight. We got all this shit to pay for. By the time we get to y'all getting them weak ass contracts.
Yep.
I don't know what they didn't understand. How do you think you're going to get $1 million contracts when y'all not putting in 1 million views? Y'all don't even have 1 million people watching y'all games. How do you think you're gonna make $1 million?
Exactly.
Seriously? So that all that part right there, they just didn't understand the business. And in fact, the people that was running the damn WNBA probably didn't understand the damn business factors of it either. So now you got to clean house. You got to move people around. And they didn't want to make it look so bad though, right? Because I heard people talk crazy about Lynn Dunn. Was she the first? Was she the original president of this team?
Yeah, she was a coach. She was coach of the team too.
So who was was she the president? With Silas the coach?
I think back then she was.
Who was the president before Kelly? Who was the president before the lady that's right there right now?
Oh, hold on. Let me look it up real quick.
Because even though they still move people around, they got to move them around, bro. They got to shuffle these people around just so they don't make that lead look as bad as we saw it was. They got shuffled around, man.
Because I think Lynn Dunn was the GM at this. It was a GM. I forgot the lady name.
But you can't make money, bro, unless people spending money. We know that. That's the way the economy works. That's why we got so many damn different holidays. They always be screaming about recession. What happened to that? Don't you remember they were talking about recession? We probably been going through. What the hell happened to that?
No, I don't know.
I'll tell you what happened. A holiday came around.
Yep.
I'm just saying, bro. That's why they have holidays, man, so we don't go into a recession. You mean to tell me that they can afford to give everybody $4,000 all of a sudden?
Allison Barber was the last president for the FIBA.
Oh, okay, I'm way off then. I thought it was somebody like the other.
Yeah, because actually Allison Dunn was the one that sat down and did an interview and told the guy that Caitlin Clark was trying to get them travel bonus for teams to when travel teams came. I guess to Indiana or whatever the case may be, or just whenever a city to help them have like this.
But they strong, independent women. They could do it themselves. They don't want you to hold the door open for them, bro.
Yeah,
I told you they lead a lot with their masculine. That's why it is the way it is. They not accepting no handout over there. When we did this we're loud and proud. That motherfucker that was holding the arm up shit like that, pointing at it. They was part of the manufacturers. The women. That's where it was. They wasn't going to accept it, bro. No way, no how. So what has to happen? We got to start getting rid of them. The Dinosaur Taurasi going to try to hold on to this shit as long as possible, bro, because she's one of the creators of it. And now she got to go. And it looks crazy because a person like me didn't even know who the hell she was until I saw them play the Mercury. Until I saw the people play the Mercury. So they're going to be a distant memory, bro. Can you imagine? Do you know any woman who wants to be a distant memory, bro?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, it happens to the best of them. Eventually, you're going to have to move on because
they wasn't good enough.
Because the same way they kept saying, well, Steph Curry came into the league. Well, hey, the league is not going to translate. Well, look where we at now. Everybody trying to shoot threes more and more and ever. There's no like Shaq complained and said, well, he don't like the league, the NBA now because it don't future the big man. Well, it does future the big man, but the big man has a different role because the biggest man in their league, he could shoot threes, he could assist, he could rebound, and he could score. So that's a whole different aspect of the game that's changed too. So
they don't
it
realize,
all changed.
bro, it's new. It had to. You're not gonna see him that big no more, bro. Yao Ming was that big, and why didn't Yao Ming finish his career? Because he had that damn shit with his foot. This man, 7'7", he heavy, 300 pounds. That's not good for your lower extremities, bro. It's not good for it. All that grounding and pounding on your body, you that heavy. These athletes had to evolve, bro. That's what you see. You see them evolving, but you see a lot more. I told my partner this. You're gonna see a lot more people looking like the Wilt Chamberlains again, and like the Shaqs. It's gonna start happening, but they're not gonna be as big, right? They're just gonna be thin, like the Wembleys. You're gonna see a lot of them players start to come back in there, man, and they're gonna start revolutionizing that center position. You're gonna need you a 6'9" person again. Like about 5 years ago, you didn't need no damn tall person. You did not need one, but you can't have that shit right now. Now with no Nikolai Jokic, you can shoot a 3-pointer and assist, and he rebounded. You're gonna have to have you one of them. Every team that don't have them, one of them is the ones that's struggling. Porzingis.
Yeah.
Porzingis is one of them. Didn't they win a title?
Yep.
Who won a title before the Celtics?
Joker, the Nuggets.
Yeah, who won a title before them?
I think. I'm trying to think.
Because if it wasn't the Warriors, then it was the or the Lakers, then it was Giannis and them. But
yeah,
the fact of the matter,
it was Giannis.
So the fact of the matter is, look at all them have a big ass man now. All those teams with the big dude are winning now. It's going back to the old school.
But the big man is versatile.
To shoot. Exactly. That's a big versatile person. If you don't got it, you're not winning.
Yep.
You're not gonna win. Because bro, you gonna come out there with that small ball lineup, all them damn guards. You don't got nobody over 6'7" on your team out there on the floor right now. They're gonna kill you. That's why the Joker gets so many damn rebounds.
Yeah.
Because he's going against teams that's out there running with these small ass lineups. You gotta have you a big, but they wearing them down over there now, though. Like, I mean, what the Nuggets look like right now. They lost like 4 or 5 games this season.
Yeah, they
are the guard.
And then you gotta look at Wemby. Wembyama. He can do I could say he gonna be the new Joker because he can do everything. Dude can do everything.
I'm afraid of him though, man. I'm afraid for him. Because if he don't build up his body like Giannis, he ain't gonna make it, bro. Like he's gonna be too frail. Like, haven't he been out with an injury recently?
No, I haven't really catch too much NBA games because between covering WNBA topics and watching NFL and college football, I was just pretty locked into that. I don't really watch NBA games. I keep track of it because I'm a Bulls fan. Yeah. But I don't tap into it until after football season is over.
Yeah, so, I don't either. I don't really get into it until after the All-Star game because before that they're playing 82 games. It's just like baseball. You're playing 162 games. You really don't get serious until you get to like your damn 70th game or some shit like that, your 60th game. So in the NBA it's the same way. And now they created this damn play-in scenario. You don't see people playing as hard as they used to. Before you had 8 slots only. How many slots is it now? 10?
Yeah.
You got opportunity for 2 more teams to get in there, bro. So we're not gonna play as hard. But you know what though? I like how they created that scenario for the NCAA because what it did was it gave teams the opportunity to play against those other schools that they were afraid to play because they didn't want to lose a game in the beginning. Exactly. So it's wise that you lose a game in the beginning so you don't end up being screwed in the back end like Miami. I called that, and I wish I would have put some money on it. I knew it was gonna get upset by Georgia Tech. I knew.
I was so mad.
I bet you was.
And I was like,
you're a Miami fan, right?
Yeah. I was like, man, these
bro, they almost lost to Duke.
I kept saying it. I kept saying, man, they about to lose this game. I was looking at it and I said, they're gonna lose this game. They're gonna lose this game because you cannot continue to play with fire and think you're gonna continue to survive it.
They're defending themselves, bro.
Peggy said a good thing. Peggy said that college NCAA women play overseas in exhibition games. So that's a good thing. And that's what something I think, because Major League Baseball do it too. They do it too. You know, and I think the WNBA should do that. That's a way you can showcase more of the foreign talent that's overseas as well. Because some of these ladies want to come into the WNBA, but guess what? The whole reason why they don't want to come, because they're not getting paid more money.
They probably can't afford to send them over there like that, though.
Well,
they probably can't. They never got the money to send them over there to play like that, bro. The exhibition game. To be honest, like that's what it all boils down to. They don't got the money to do this. No, man. They did this before in the past because they probably had some money to do it. And then the shit just went downhill and they don't have no money. Now they probably can't generate the money to do it now. People want to watch it now, but were you gonna watch? Were you gonna watch a overseas WNBA game last year?
No.
So why the hell would they do it? Like, this is the reason why, bro. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science. They're not doing this shit because they're not going to lose money on people not coming to watch it. That's period. And for the life of me, if the women in the WNBA would understand that, you have to understand that, look, dude, if we put y'all out there on TV right now to have y'all play, it's going to be just like how it is in y'all stadiums. Are y'all crazy? Y'all look up in the stands and there's nobody in these damn stands. They got to turn the lights off at the top levels to make it look like there's people there. They got to make it look like everybody. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, bro, when I went to the Dallas Wings game versus the Fever, the stadium was sold out, bro. It was sold out, and there was so many Fever fans in there that when the Dallas Wings went to the free throw line, you heard people booing. I'm talking about a sea of boos, bro. Like, it's just insane.
That's why.
That's what you got to get behind.
Yeah.
You got to get behind that, because as soon as they was gone, and a game that played 2 nights later, that game did not sell out. And it only had 5,000 people show up at it. I think it was 6,000, something like that. So in order to make this money that we keep on talking about that y'all won't, you got to allow Caitlin Clark to do what she going to do.
Exactly. You got to get behind the product. You got to get behind the product, and you got to showcase the product the right way. You got to market it, and not, especially on your social sites. When you market Caitlin Clark assist total to 331 when it was 337, that just shows, you don't know what you're doing. Then throughout the season, when she was winning rookie of the month, player of the month, player of the week, whatever the case may be, you didn't even put it out right then and there. You kind of waited days, almost the week later, before she ended up winning it again. Then you have to do a rush press. The marketing is so bad in there. But soon as
the marketing team.
Soon as Aja Wilson do something, y'all slapping it out there all fast. Soon as Sabrina Nescus do something, y'all slapping it out there fast. Soon as Caitlin Clark does something, you got to wait 2 weeks before we even see the results. It don't even make sense.
If I see one game that resembles that shit, bro, I'm not going to watch it anymore, fool. Like, I really watched it because I was like, man, that's an underdog. I love underdog stories. And then it became much more because of how the WNBA is. I mean, it was not what they said it was, and that's the reason why this girl went in there and broke all of those records. The reason why she did what she did. And I'm telling you, man, people, they was turned off by that. People was really turned off by the physicality of that game, man. It's not even that physical in the NBA. And it don't sell tickets. People was not lining up to watch UFC. They was not lining up to watch a WWE match. If they was, they would have been in their ass in a bigger venue, right? That was gonna hold more. It's gonna hold more people. It's gonna have more people. It's gonna be very entertaining than what this is right now. And this wasn't entertaining. It wasn't gonna hold anybody's attention. It's doing it now. It's doing it at a smaller clip for other teams, but for teams like the Fever, whoever they play, everybody want to watch that shit. And you know why?
Exactly.
And you know what? If they would have treated like this situation the way they treated on the back end, you would have had more people watch those finals. You would have more people watch the rest of the playoffs. But since they behaved the way they did in the beginning, you drew a wedge between people and them wanting to continue to watch this shit.
Yeah. And now that you got younger talent coming into the league, you got Caitlin Clark already established in the league, and the landscape of the league is changing to a different, pace or whatever the case may be. It's going to be great to see if they don't continue to fumble the bag. As much as I don't like Stephen A. Smith at times, but he had a great point. You should have got behind her and marketed her and put her face on everything. Yeah, you're going to upset some people, but guess what? Sit back and say, hey, we all get recognized. Because guess what? How many of us knew half of the females in the league until this year? None of us.
You said something. You said something, man. And all this shit got to do with feelings. We'll give a damn about how y'all gonna feel because we getting behind this person. What the hell you gonna say to us? Well, bro, if they would have got behind Caitlyn like how everybody thought they should have, what were they going to say? And what reaction do they think they was gonna get from it? Was everybody gonna bitch and complain and pout about not having something like how Asia did? Because they all start getting on there talking crazy, man. Talking, well, the fans are saying these things about us. Guess what? You're being relevant. You're a relevant sport now. So that's why you're getting these people to talk about y'all. Y'all should be happy. Y'all over there crying and complaining. Are you serious? Somebody's actually talking about y'all right now. I don't know if y'all noticed this, man, but I ain't never seen a hater hating on somebody that's doing worse than them. Haters always talk about somebody that's doing better than them. And that's what all those trolls is doing. Because the women, y'all was doing way better than them. Y'all playing these games. Y'all got people watching y'all right now. And any form of attention is good attention, whether it be negative or positive.
Exactly.
And for you girls right now, it's exactly what y'all need. It may not be what y'all wanted, but it's what y'all needed. And it's y'all fault. Because when they put these words out in the atmosphere, man, they ask for all these things. They ask for money. Right? Yeah. They asked to be shown on more TV shows. They asked for all these things, and it finally came. Now they mad because of the way that it came. You can't always get what you want, women. You know that's what it is. Look, bro, we're back there. Women, because they want so much in a package, bro. You can't get it all. Something gonna be thrown off. He gonna have little feet or some shit like that. He might not be tall enough. Something gonna be messed up. That it's gonna be something, man. But you just got to make sure that he got a good personality.
Exactly.
And he doing what he got to do in the bed. You got to make sure you got those qualities, and you can look over the little feet. and a bad dresser.
And at the end of the day, you have to. I think this past year shows. I think Adam Silver and the WNBA. I think they're gonna have to. They realize they're gonna have to change next year. I don't think the league is gonna go into the next year looking the same way they did this year. I think they're going to change. They have to change because they know now they got more eyes on them than ever, and it's not going to go away as long as Caitlin Clark is in the league. You know
what it's like, fool. I hate to use this scenario, right? But it's just like this. It's like the George Floyd thing, right? It's like you couldn't overlook that because it was everywhere, bro. They had people in other countries talking about this shit. They had to do something. It wasn't gonna be like one of those Rodney King type things where everybody just got off because it would have been a riot. It went insane all over the world. Yeah. So something had to be done. That's what's happening right now with the W. Something got to be done because you got an influx of customers. You got a whole new different demographic, a whole different clientele who will really spending money. Bro, Caitlin Clark jersey sold out and you can't buy another one until next year.
But I'm going to tell you one thing before we get ready to turn it down.
Yeah.
When this new CBA deal comes up, they're going to get paid, but they're not going to get paid the way they need to because they still have to.
They owe money.
They still got to pay back the league.
They in debt.
And you're not gonna get paid. First of all, it's like going to a supermarket with your child, and your child acts up because they want something, and you keep saying no, no, no. And then all of a sudden the child continues to act up and you say, okay, you know what, here, just to shut the child up. That's what the women in the WNBA are like a bunch of children because you want to complain and cry and feel like you're supposed to get it every time you open your mouth.
Well, you know what? They need somebody that was like my mama that tell your ass no and I meant no. I'm going to slap the hell out your ass if you keep on asking me for some shit. Slap the hell out them if they keep on asking for some shit. I'm going to slap your hand. So you better stop asking for me. You better stop asking for shit, and you ain't did shit for it.
Exactly.
Boy, they need that kind of mama. They don't need no mama that's gonna be like, here, you can have this. That's the problem. They done had that mama. Look, they had that mama for so long, bro. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit no more. They done had that mama for so long that kept on babying them and calling them. And now that they out there in the real world and see how this shit really is, they look back and be like, damn, mama, you said I was the best. You said I deserve these things. And mama's like, I learned that from your mama.
Mm-hmm. Lisa G
Did you know Whoopi Goldberg is
She
going to have
said,
a channel?
I just came across that today on X. She was talking about doing a sports channel that showcased women's sports. I mean, I think it's a good idea, to be honest with you, to showcase more women's sports, have a women's sports. But
An all-woman sports channel?
I just don't think, I don't know. I just don't. If you had somebody that in the sports world come up, work in there, now maybe she might have some people that talking sports on the show, because I can't
It's gotta
see
be that, bro.
I can't see Whoopi Goldberg talking about sports, where I don't see her intelligence as a sports person. She might be the host and ask questions and people elaborate a little bit. I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting to see the sports channel.
Hey,
She said volleyball, basketball, and tennis. Okay, so that's
ask your people, do they want to hear Whoopi Goldberg talk about sports? Hey, guys over here in my chat, do y'all want to hear Whoopi Goldberg talk about sports?
So Lisa G said volleyball, basketball, and tennis. So, so Lisa G said, yeah, she want to.
Basketball. What's the sports again?
Volleyball, basketball, and tennis.
Volleyball, basketball, and tennis. She's smart for getting that basketball in there. You got Coco and tennis, right?
Me, honestly, she should add. She should talk about soccer. Soccer's big too.
She probably, you know what? It's probably gonna be like one of those types where she get like athletes to come on, because it makes sense. Let me take that back for Whoopi Goldberg. My mama like Whoopi Goldberg. I used to watch all Whoopi Goldberg movies.
I think it's good.
I don't oppose it. Yeah, I don't oppose it.
Yeah, I think it would be good because
I think it's a start. It's a start, bro.
It's a start. But I just don't like her on The View. I don't like The View at all. I don't
watch it.
Yeah.
Watch The View.
So, but I think her, going into another direction, to outlet herself is good. Where she could get away from all of that, stuff.
Is she leaving The View then?
I don't know. She should. I mean, Whoopi Goldberg is swallowing money. She don't need to be on that show. I think something like this will be exceptional for her to stay on, have her own thing, leave, and maybe this is something that she probably been working on for a long time.
Yeah, women's sports channel for I don't know, man. Sometimes I be looking at it like it's not the right people that be trying to I think they need a certain individual with them, like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like he's good at what he does, bro. I just think he need to be offset with somebody that's totally different from him, man, because he just sounds like an excited kid when he's announcing these games, bro. Like, he should have calmed down just a little bit, Brody.
So Lisa G, is she leaving The View? That's what you say she is?
Oh, she leaving? Okay.
Is she leaving The View? If she's leaving The View, type yes or no. And you say she was on there for 16 years? Wow, that's a long time.
The View been on for 16 years?
Oh, so she's not leaving The View. Okay.
Wow. I'm ready to tell you how long you been on this earth, man.
And that's how much I paid attention to The View.
Listen.
I mean, it used to be good when it first started.
I don't think I watched an episode of The View.
But when they started doing all of that political stuff, I got away from it. I have my own political views. She said it's been on since 1997. Good Lord.
For real? Who was the first people? I know it wasn't no damn Whoopi Goldberg.
Nah, I don't know who were the first people on there.
Jesus Christ. Was 20 years from when I was at 2004? Yeah, she wasn't on there. Nah. Wow. Holy moly.
Barbara Walters, she started it. That's who it was.
Barbara Walters?
Yep, Barbara Walters. Man. She started it.
Golly, guys, we up there. Thank Jesus for being up here. Boy, thank you.
Barbara Walters and Star Jones, yep.
We saw a lot, man. I'm so thankful. Saw a lot around this world, man.
You ain't lying. That's just to show you how old I am now.
I mean, hell, man, it's a blessing to get up there, brother. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
So, yeah, that's great, man. But I'll tell you, But I mean, like I said, man, at the end of the day, I just think that I do have positivity for the WNBA. You know, I just think the nonsense that's surrounded it needs to. Lisa said, "I'm older than you." You might be. Well, she did put her age up there. She did say she was 63. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the WNBA is going to change, but it's going to change
You
not
right.
as fast as
You right
we
about
think
that.
expected. It's not as fast as we expected. I think it's going to change slowly, but that's just it's going to come with time. Like everything else, it comes with time. And as much as we don't like to see the things that's happening to Caitlin, we do got to give Caitlin a lot of credit because she's she's a phenomenal athlete. She's a phenomenal person, and she takes the she done took the hits that they have given her this year.
Bro, she ain't
Now,
even say nothing.
and I
Like
think
she said nothing. All our stuff came from us, or like not even us. It came from everybody
yeah,
else. Like the media really one that was talking all that stuff about that, but she took it on the chin.
when I was on Miss Adrian Ross show,
Mm.
and she had posed a question to me about do I think CC is going to start, going back at them next
Yes,
season, and I
yes.
said, yeah. I think what it was a feel out year for her. Now she's gonna be able to like give it back to them, and they not, and that's going to be the unexpected thing they ain't gonna expect from her. They think that okay, yes, she trash talking stuff, but she's not gonna give back. She's not gonna be physical back with us, and that's the thing they not gonna be expected for because I think she's gonna be physical, and I think Stephanie White is going to have her being a little bit more tougher and stronger and physical a little bit to deal with some more.
You know,
Go
she
ahead.
probably won't even allow it to be that way because when you think about Caitlin Clark, man, I'm telling you, when I was at those games or when I went to that game, it was
Mm-hmm.
so many children out there, bro. Like little boys and little girls wearing Caitlin Clark jerseys and shirts,
Oh
all this
yeah.
stuff, bro. So it's like, what type of image do we want to portray or have seen of her, man? And they gonna try to keep that up. Because you see her mom and dad at the game trying to keep it. Hey, calm it down. We know you want to
Mm-hmm.
be all fired up, bro, but you gotta keep it together. So they're
Yeah.
gonna have somebody that's gonna go out there and do that for her. It's just like the Draymond Green type to stand up for Steph, or like the Rodman that stood up for Jordan, man. You're gonna need that person that's gonna
Mm-hmm.
go out there and take that foul. Like Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy will go take that damn technical foul for Caitlin. Even
Oh
Wheeler, I
yeah.
think Wheeler at this point, but Wheeler is just there's no spot for you anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
taking up too much money with your contract, and we could probably get somebody that's younger than you because you probably be over the hill. I think she about to be like 36, 37. So they're gonna have to start like downsizing, man. And
But
Stephanie said it.
I'm gonna have to take it. I'm close to Atlanta, so I'm gonna have to take a trip to Atlanta to Erica Wheeler's restaurant called I think Cliche, something like that. I think that's the name of it.
She got a restaurant
Yeah, she got her own restaurant in
in
Atlanta.
Atlanta,
Yeah, and I think she got one in Indiana too.
for reals.
Yeah, I just
Whenever
read
I
it.
go out, whenever I go to Indiana or something, it's the same restaurant or it's different.
I don't know. I think it's different. I'm not sure, but if I find the information, I'll shoot it to you.
Yeah, appreciate it because I
Yeah,
like to
definitely.
travel, get in my car, start riding around.
So yeah, I
Go these places.
I'm probably say I'm gonna pump out 2 videos today. I need to do I need to do a free agency video because there's some players that I want to tap into because I told a couple of my subscribers that I was gonna do a free agent video this weekend, so I want to make it happen. Probably before I head to work tomorrow. I only have one day off, but Friday and Saturday usually my day off, but they've been making us work um, mandatory overtime, so kind of shorten my day a little bit. But nevertheless, man, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate chopping up with you. I appreciate your insight and everything. So, but I did book my hotel for the All-Star game in Indy next year, though.
They're gonna have it. The women said they're gonna boycott it.
Oh well, I don't care what, man. Let me tell you something. Ain't
Oh man, the
look,
blackout.
man. Look at here. They ain't about to boycott nothing. because the only thing they could do is say, "Well, we ain't gonna participate in it." You ain't got to participate in it. I guarantee you, there's gonna be a lot of other people gonna participate, come into the All-Star game. Like one monkey don't stop the show.
Yeah, one monkey don't stop no show, brother.
But I definitely gonna be at. I didn't go to no games this year, but I definitely gonna be to some games next year. So yeah, but I am going to that All-Star game. That's gonna be an event for in itself. So I'm gonna be there. I made sure I got on that as soon as they announced it when they made it available on social media. So yeah. Well, that's that, man. Like I said, I'm always open to collab and chop it up with you. So
we can talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? But
man, be on that lookout for that Dion, man. Them boys won a big game.
Yeah. I seen them. I was watching them today. I think Dion doing. I think they'll get in the. I don't know. They might get in the playoff.
They gotta if they can win the Big 12, if they can win out and they win the Big 12, they can get them a slot. Because that's one of the Power 5 schools, bro. So you already know they're gonna try to flood it with SEC schools, but a lot of them been damaged already. Like, did Georgia come back in that game?
Nope, Georgia lost today.
So and Alabama and LSU playing right now, right?
And Alabama winning, but Alabama ranked 11th right now. There's no way they it's gonna be hard for Alabama to jump Georgia. And see, Georgia got their second loss. They was ranked 3. Miami just took their first loss. So Miami, I don't think Miami gonna fall as far as we think they're gonna fall. I think
they'll probably an unranked team, man. They're gonna fall for a watch. They've been waiting for Miami to lose, bro. They probably like 4th. They probably gonna go to like 9th or some shit like that.
I don't think they're gonna drop them that far because they still got to win the ACC tournament. Because if they win the ACC tournament, and I think Clemson's losing again. You know, so SMU is the only undefeated, and Miami already beat Duke. They already beat Louisville. So if they play SMU in the championship game, they win. They still right there. So I don't, with one loss, I don't think they're gonna drop them that far because they didn't drop Georgia that far. They didn't drop Ohio State far when they lost. You know, they kept them right in that 5 to 6 range. And I do believe Miami probably will fall in that 5 to 6 range. You know, so but with Georgia losing, that's going to be a very interesting top 4 now. So
I like it, man. I like the parity, bro. But it pans out, man. They couldn't do this. They couldn't do this 2 years ago, 3 years ago, bro. They can do it now. These teams can actually lose these games and top 12 go. Top 12 go. So they can afford to have it happen. You better have lost a long time ago because if your ass lose right now, you're not going to the playoffs, bro. And then those teams that sit on the bubble, like 11th or 12th, you lose right now, it's going to be very hard for you to get in there, bro. Because you're going to have to depend on playing in your bowl game and winning. If you don't, it's a wrap for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think Texas is gonna be up in the top 4 though because they won today. So I think they only got. I don't think they only got.
I don't feel like they played nobody though, man. Yeah. I don't feel like because when you saw what happened when they played Georgia, I just don't feel like Texas really played nobody, man.
Nah, and Quinn Ewers can't stay healthy.
Hell nah.
He can't. They might as well go turn that thing over to Arch Manning.
Yeah, they try to have it be quarterback situation over there, but man, hell, hop in that portal, bro. Like
I think Quinn Ewers gonna hop in the portal after this season. I don't think he's gonna come out. He still want to prove himself. So we'll see.
Hop in that portal. We'll see, brother.
All right, guys. So you know how this goes. Chacalatee, subscribe to his channel. He'll give you all of his information. Just go ahead and let them people know where they can find you at.
I mean, he just told you. Hit me up on Chacalatee Plays. Chacalatee Plays, you got to add that PLAYS to it. I ain't that big. Yeah, I am. You put it in the damn Google shit, it's going to pull up Chacalatee Plays. You're going to see my beautiful face, my sexy body. I do.
All right. And for myself, you know, Livewire Sports Media on YouTube, Livewire Sports 1 on on X, and Livewire Sports 1 on Instagram. So therefore, you know, continue to support us. Shout out, you know, we do what we do, and we big fans of, you know, Caitlin and making sure that she get all the love and support we need because, you know, even though this is the end of the WNBA season, we still got content. Content every day.
Yeah, bro. It's content every day, fool. That's what happened. I told you. They made it and they don't even realize they made it. I can't. I just would like to sit down with them and talk to them. They need me. I'm trying to get over there to these Let me be y'all advisor, WNBA women.
they need some marketability, like big time.
Seriously, bro. Fire y'all marketing team, bro. Fire everybody.
I know, right? Start all over. And you know that's funny. You said that because they say when the marketing team they had a couple of years ago wasn't working, and that's why they brought in Kathy Ingeberg. But I was like, okay, then you brought in somebody that still ain't know what they're doing when it comes to marketing.
How about y'all don't pick the next person? Let somebody else pick the people for y'all. Please, let the NBA pick them for y'all.
Hey, hold on, bro. I got to stop you for 1 second. Jalen Monroe for the Alabama just ran 74 yards. He has rushed for 345 yards tonight and 8 touchdowns.
Shut the hell up. No.
That's what it's – that. If I'm not –
no. You smoking crack.
No, I'm going back to the statistic, and I want to make sure. I want to go back to it real quick.
300 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns. No way. No
or let's say for the season, because that's the stat that came
tripping, up. Bro. You put ain't no damn way, bro. That shit. Everybody on the planet would have got an alert. Everybody, people don't even watch sports, would have got an alert on their phone. 8 touchdowns, 300 yards rushing.
Because I seen him run for like 74. I just seen him run for 74 yards. I was like, what in the world?
Nah, bro, ain't no way in hell this man that did that. That's impossible.
I was like, not no quarterback. I'm like, what in the world? I'm trying to see if the stat come back up. Oh my gosh. And they're kicking off. But it's I guess that's 300. He got 8 touchdowns for the season, 345 yards for the season.
That's good. They only got 35. They only got 35 points in the game, bro. You said 8 touchdowns? What? Everybody named
I'm like, he running all over LSU.
Yeah, man, you tripping, cuz. Let me get up off this.
All right, well, you good people. Thanks for joining us. And until the next time, this is your boy Lyra Sports.
Sure.
And we out.
I'll let your boy Chacalatee play, Chacalatee blast.
Yeah. Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire. It's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it. So official, like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire. Sports and entertainment. Let's go.